Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name's Milo, and you may have seen previous streams where I've played Donkey Kong Flash games thanks to Blue Maxima's Flashpoint, or rare Flash games, or fan-made Flash games relating to those franchises. Well, that was a lot of fun, so I'm going to do it again. Because Flashpoint, since the last time I did a stream like that, Flashpoint updated, and each one of their big updates has a whole bunch of new games that have been curated by the community and wonderful people working to archive and preserve these things. So there's a whole set of new games for me to try out. I've also got some things to play that are not on Flashpoint, but they are on archive.org, so I'll do that as well later in the stream. But it's all rare related. It's a big rare fest today again. And hello Gibbon and chat, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. The first one is a bit of a brag. I actually preserved this myself. I've played Timber's Balloon Pop, a promotional game in Flash for the purposes of promoting Diddy Kong Racing DS on Nintendo's websites. I had a copy of it from somewhere, and I played it on the stream, and then I was like, this isn't in Flashpoint, and it should be. So I made an account, and I did the whole process, and after a bit of back and forth, here it is, ready to play in Flashpoint. I'll just give it a little bit of a whirl, because I already did it in a previous stream, but I just want to show off a bit of a victory lap kind of thing, that it's here now. Ta-da! Timber's Balloon Pop, the only game that exists where Timber is the main character. So it's just controlled with the mouse. How loud is that? Very loud. Oh, I'll turn that down in a second. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Hopefully that's a bit more balanced. How's that? Whatever. Okay, so it's a basic avoid 'em up. You have to grab the balloons, but avoid the bubbles. You get, there's extra like bonus things, like you get the numbered balloons in order. You can get the coins, silver coin challenge. This is the ultimate silver coin challenge, by the way. The real silver coin challenge. There's 2 silver coin challenges between the original game and the remake. Oh, and the key changes all bubbles into balloons. Yeah, the original one was like, you have to compete in a difficult race and get first place while collecting all of the silver coins, which are scattered in difficult places throughout the race course. In the remake, the silver coin challenge is a completely different thing, where you use the touchscreen. You're like automatically flying around the track in the same way that the camera does when you're introed to a track, when you like enter a track and like the camera's zooming around and stuff. It's like that, but it's playable. I think you're ostensibly on Taja's carpet, flying carpet. And yeah, you got to use the stylus to tap all the coins around. Oh boy. Okay. Can I get the balloons in order? The numbered balloons, that's my challenge today. Hooray, I'm invincible. Oh, and the music track even changed. I forgot about that. That's beautiful. What a cool little game. I'm glad it's been preserved now for all to enjoy. Oh, and that's my game over. Cool stuff. See if you can beat my score. Now, something that was a little bit of a undercutting of my achievement here was that simultaneously in this latest update, somebody preserved the entire microsite of Diddy Kong Racing DS, which includes Timber's Balloon Pop as a playable minigame within it. So it kind of makes my whole effort worthless, because really just go and find the Diddy Kong Racing DS microsite, because it's got more content. But you know, whatever. This, according to Flashpoint's browser, the source was Skelux, and I know Skelux, I've been on their site before. They archived a lot of stuff outside of the Flashpoint project and just on their own site. A lot of Nintendo mini games and microsites and Flash stuff. So this has been then preserved from that third-party source. So it's cool. So on this microsite, there's a lot of things you can click on. Parent info about the rating. This is the European site. There's sub-pages and stuff that tell you about the lore of the game. You got to find 2 coins, I guess. Yeah, okay. So it's an interactive site. By clicking on various things, you can find coins and then you redeem them for wallpapers and such. So that's fun. Oh wow, there's a lot of coins here. Tiny Kong, of course, a great addition to the DS version. Oh, hold on a second. We can pop these balloons and get coins behind them. And there's little trailers and stuff too, showing gameplay. Good stuff. I must get all the interaction out of this that I can. Oh yeah, that was oh wow, 6 players Wi-Fi. That's pretty advanced. 8 players locally. Pretty impressive. All these backgrounds, of course, are handmade, custom made specifically for this microsite. So there you go. That's like unique content. There's a lot of like just pasting renders in here and stuff, which is fine. What was I up to? Snowflake Mountain. I missed this one down here. Thanks, Bumper. Customize. Oh yeah, this is a new feature in the DS one. So this really tells you a lot about the features of the game, which is cool. If ever you were wondering, and it's a fun way of presenting that information too, you know. Oh yeah, you could make custom courses that were set in the sky on clouds. That's a whole new thing that was in this game. I wonder if they're going to mention... Oh yeah, this you could make your own little icons for your car. There's also... what was I saying? I wonder if they're going to mention there's 4 new tracks in Diddy Kong Racing DS compared to the original, and they're set on Donkey Kong Island. Whoops. Keep doing that over and over again. What does Timber do? Yeah, you click on Timber and that's what opens up the minigame, Timber's Balloon Pop. So here it is presented in its context, as it would have been. The one I have is like isolated. How it worked on the original website was it's all Flash like wrapper and stuff, but there is this Flash sub file that gets called when you click that that Timber icon. Sorry. Yeah, so that brings up a separate Flash file that's stored in there that has been archived within this, you know, this thing, which was Timber's Balloon Pop.swf or whatever it was. Yes. That's a great point Gibbon has about this remake and all the new features. She says, DKR DS is so good, except for actually playing it. And it can't be denied that, you know, aesthetically, compared to the original, it leaves something to be desired. The touchscreen sort of minigame stuff is not great. It's sort of like tech demo stuff, you know. In honor of Timber, we're going to buy his wallpaper. Hey, that's even preserved too. Isn't that cool? There we go. So that's there. I'll just right click and save that. Awesome. There's my NFT. Ugly monkeys. Okay, cool. All right. That'll do for that one. So it's nice to have both the isolated one and the whole experience backed up here in Flashpoint. So the next one, yeah, this is okay. A lot of the stuff is sort of Nintendo adjacent here because of Rare's work with Nintendo, but this one is a Rare special, a Rare original, Rare only, and not in Rare Replay. Let's play it now. Nope. How do I capture this window? It's always a bit of a puzzle, this one. Okay. Flashpoint uses different backend technologies to get the best, most compatible version of the Flash file that you're going to play. So it's cool. All right. What do I do here? Rare. Yes. Oh, my cursor briefly changed. Why don't I load it up at normal size, just in case it's a bit finicky like that. So this is called, well, I'll save what it's called until I get into it, because there we go. This is called rare.co.uk Simon Game. And if you're familiar with Simon Says, I already ignored what it was doing. So we've got the Xbox controller button layout, and we're clicking in the order that it says. So this would have been just like a little panel on the side of the website somewhere, I guess. The fact that it's just this little tab that pops out, it would have been presented in the website's layout, I suppose. But this is a rare game. Oh, I completed it. And yeah, I didn't know it could be completed. We saw all the buttons and sounds that they made. And what it did when I finished was it actually sent me to a website. So this is like a secret thing. I've won a prize by completing that game. It sent me to rare.hiddenarea/index. So I'm going to take that to the Wayback Machine because it's down now, unfortunately. Rare.hiddenarea no longer exists, but we'll see if it got archived. Oh, it didn't. Well, the index didn't. Let's like delete part of it. Just go to hidden area. Nope. Well, I guess it's a mystery. Maybe someone in our community can solve that puzzle for us. Yeah, I'll post that in Discord right now. No, it'll take too long. I'll do it later. This is like a new stop and swap for the modern era. A mystery to be solved by the community. Interesting. All right. So we're still on Rare for a minute, but Rare taking Nintendo's properties. Timber is, of course, Rare's creation, and they were going to use him in their own games at various points. But this is Nintendo's Star Fox IP. And, of course, Rare's game Dinosaur Planet for the 64 was converted into Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube. In so doing, they introduced a few new things to the series, which were awesome, especially Crystal, but they've also kind of reinterpreted existing characters a little bit. So what we have here is the Rare version of Peppy from Star Fox Adventures, who is presenting us with the puzzle. Peppy's Test of Puzzle Solving. So this is in line with the Krazoa tests. Except this time it's Peppy presenting it. Maybe he's a Krazoa now. Instructions. Rearrange and rotate the pieces to match the outline. Double click to activate it. Okay, and then arrow keys. This is complicated. Yep. Okay, so are these maps from Star Fox Adventures, maybe? This one has this weird... Yep. And this one's going to go... You like double click it and then drag it? I don't know, it's weird. Only one of them needed to be rotated on level 1. Oh yeah, it does turn into the map at the end. That's great. Ice Mountain map. This is how we're decoding the area maps that Peppy's going to send us, maybe. 2 more to go. Okay, it even tells you how many are in. This looks like Cloud Runner Palace or something. This might be Krazoa Palace, actually. Warlock Mountain, as it was known on 64. No, it's the shop. You pay this much. Very cool. I didn't recognize it. Yeah, you go down these corridors and stuff. It's a confusing layout of that shop. I don't know. I'm not convinced of that guy's business model. I don't know. The shopkeeper. My theory is that the shopkeeper is the same species as the mystic from Cameo because they look very similar. This? Yep. It's like a state of Kansas jello mold here. This is tricky. This one's probably over here. Yep. Nope. Oh. Oh, gosh. This rounded end. Tough. Is this Crystal Palace? Is this like the dock where the ship comes in? No, I don't think so. I'm struggling. I'm struggling here. Oh, I recognize this little notch to go here. Okay, cool. That helps. Now. So this has got to fit into this, I guess. Okay, cool. That helps. Haha. The pieces are revealed. Hooray! It's Lightfoot Village. And this little bit, that's like the loading zone area. They didn't have any loading screens in Star Fox Adventures, but to give different areas a chance to load and deload, they had these little switchbacks and mini puzzle rooms that were kind of tedious to traverse. But it all helped the immersion of the game, I suppose. They weren't necessary on the Dinosaur Planet build, of course, because the Nintendo 64 cartridges allowed for very quick loading times. Your puzzle-solving skills are certainly up to muster. Nice work. Click the button below to claim your reward. I'd love a reward. A screensaver. Awesome. Enjoy this Star Fox R-Wing screensaver. As your reward. And there's various options. Clicking the link took me to a Nintendo website page, which redirected to their modern just homepage, so that didn't work. Never mind. Okay, so that was sourced from starfox.com, by the way. And we're done. We're a puzzle master. I am a puzzle master. I did it all myself. Nobody helped me. Okay, let's see. Rounding out the explicitly rare stuff is the Star Fox Adventures microsite. We might find Peppy's test of puzzle solving within this, but we'll see. Got courage, I guess. Check out this MIDI rendition. This isn't MIDI, actually. Star Fox theme. Something's real wrong on Dinosaur Planet. It's going to take a while to set things right again. Signing up for this epic mission requires adventurers in search of something different. Real different. So they've said real wrong and real different. Join the team, but only if you've got courage to spare. Never fear. And to help you on the way, get some promotional fox juice or whatever. What was that product? It's like a soft drink. It came in a glass bottle. Fox Fuel, I think. Plus your official promotional Star Fox Adventures tip printed toilet paper. These are all highly sought after collector's items, by the way, and you can ask Julie about that sometime. Okay, loading services. Me and the team saved the Lilac system from Andros twice. Okay, that's an interesting claim in terms of Star Fox continuity, but let's just leave it at that. Now our services are available at a price. With our track record, we expect to be paid up front. Gripe if you want, but when your home sweet planet is in trouble, we're the ones you'll call for help. That's because we take on risks and challenges that no one else will. I believe in Lilac Wars they were actually paid at the end because Pepper says, this is a steep build, but it's worth it. And then he stamps it based on all the hits you got in the game. So maybe they changed their policy since then, because getting paid at the end was a bit risky for them. The mission dossier. Is this too loud? I don't know. Get turned down a bit. Dinosaur Planet was as big as any in the Limelight system, but now mysterious forces are tearing it apart like a space barge in an asteroid shower. While scrambling from chunk to chunk will require the R-Wing, mostly you'll explore on foot. Ship-to-land comms enable General Pepper, Slippy, and Peppy to provide valuable advice. Generally, though, you will be going alone, assisted only by an undersized Earthwalker. Good luck, you'll need it. Okay, I don't know who is speaking there, but what I liked about like this one is it's from an in-universe perspective. I don't know who wrote it either, but like this is new Star Fox like lore and content being written. Oh, there's a bit more here. Oh, wow. Oh, there's so much. What the heck? Okay, this is definitely written from Fox's perspective. Flying. Basically, I'm the R-Wing, and the R-Wing is me. If I'm in a jam, though, you might have to pilot it. Wait, if I'm in a jam, you might have to pilot it. Fox is talking to me, the player, I guess? That's interesting. You don't think I'd let Peppy put his clumsy mitts on my baby, do you? Well, he did have his own one before. The space between the dinosaur planet's fragments is choked with more junk than Slippy's lab. You'd better be quick on the barrel roll, or you'll soon be just one more piece of space debris. Here's a brief primer on how you handle this puppy. Nothing beats hands-on experience, though. That R-Wing, she's a tough old plane. Her barrel roll works just as well against space junk as it does against Andross's minions back in the Lilat system. What do you mean back? It's still in the Lilat system. Me, I prefer to coast through space. Sometimes, though, a fox has got to run out of the way of space debris. You'll need to grab a handful of gold rings before reaching your destination, but if you're a true Star Fox team member, you'll snag all the valuables you can. Give us money, baby, that's what we want. Wow. Lasers are lovely, but bombs are better. Their shockwaves smithereen everything in sight. Is smithereen a verb now? The R-Wing can only tote 3 at once, though, so use sparingly. On the ground, the R-Wing may be fine for dueling the Starwolf team off Corneria, but it's way too big for the tricky task of figuring out the strange goings-on down on Dinosaur Planet. I'm talking about a planet flying apart for reasons both bizarre and unknown, a place where a demented dictator rules with a mailed fist and his thuggish cronies get their kicks from tormenting peaceful plant eaters. And then there's the eerie spirits called Krazoa, whose idea of a jolly time is putting me and Crystal through strange tests. Maybe they should just ditch the dinosaur part of the name and call this weird Mojo Planet. Yeah, I propose we do call it that from now on instead of Sauria, which was the later retcon. Hence I got to hit the ground to do a little investigation, not to mention good old hand-to-hand combat. For a fighter pilot like me, footing it feels weird at first, but in my line of work, you got to plan with the hand dealt you. Yeah, I will say they build the game around it, so I think it feels fine, but in Assault, where it's kind of a mishmash of different things, I don't think it works so well. But we'll get to that. Secret chambers beneath the planet's surface let you upgrade your staff with special powers. For instance, love it, casual language, the Ice Blast chills enemies and hotspots alike, while the Ground Quake guarantees that the Earth will shudder under the feet of enemies nearby. There are additional special staff powers too, but you'll have to figure them out for yourself. Hey, I'm not here to hold anyone's hand. At least not until the ending, when he would like to do that to Crystal. So what have you got to tell us about eerie spirits? General Scales was too madly bent on global domination to notice that his depredations had dispersed the wise spirits who protect Dinosaur Planet. You must return each spirit to the majestic Krazoa Temple, but only after proving yourself worthy of this great responsibility. To reunite the planet, you must also find and return the 4 spellstones to their proper places. Oh yeah, this is story time, by the way. I guess... Oh, there's a game section, so we might get there. But first, I must continue reading this great lore. For all their great wisdom, these sacred spirits cannot get returned to their ancient temple without the help of a ragtag band of adventurers. Fortunately, they're too wise to look down on a ragtag band from a distant planet. They used ragtag band twice in subsequent sentences. Thorntail Hollow's biggest rock star provides Fox's main route to Krazoa Palace. Good pun. Ancient spirits all, the Krazoa first make themselves known to Fox in Moon Mountain Pass. Typo. To prove themselves worthy of the great responsibilities asked of them. Crystal Excuse me. Then Fox must endure a series of tests. In the test of fear, horrifying illusions torment Fox. You can click that and it opens in a new web page, which is broken, so don't bother. Spellstones. The force exerted by these 4 mystical stones help keep Dinosaur Planet together. Acquiring the spellstones is every bit as difficult as mastering the Krazoa tests. This frozen boss has concealed a spellstone in his Gak stomach. Geldon will be mighty unhappy when he discovers just who has thawed him out. The spellstones belong in 2 sacred temples. You'll need to use 1 spellstone just to reach the inner sanctum of Volcano Force Point Temple. Be sure to place the spellstone in its proper place. 2 spellstones belong in the shimmery, puzzle-filled Ocean Force Point Temple. Star Fox team. We can't rely on anyone else, so we stick together like green on grass. In a firefight, Peppy, Slippy, and Rob may be as useful as a Blue Marine sub with a broken airlock, but they can help in ways you can't imagine. Trust them. So rude. So rude. Fox McCloud. 8 years ago, I led the team that defeated the tyrant Andros. For that single act, I received the undying gratitude of all who live in the Lilat system. I can practically fly the Arwing with my eyes closed, and I can nail dead center a chunk of space debris 9 out of 10 other pilots couldn't even see with Shabunga's high-def display device. Shabunga. Shabunga! They used the term Shabunga. I thought that term was coined by a strategy guide. Well, in fact, the official Nintendo Player's Guide is listed as like a logo here. This is interesting. This is interesting data. This is going to have to be entered into the calculations. Where did the name Shabunga come from? Anyway, because Rare does not recognize the name Shabunga, I want to say. At least when certain team members were asked about it, they were like, what? Anyway, the services of me and my team are always available, providing I see the color of your money first. Phony modesty isn't my thing. Getting results is. How bizarre. Anyway, Crystal. Not really a part of the team, but we have the same goal, saving Dinosaur Planet. Our motives are way different though. She responds to a distress call without insisting on a retainer fee. Heck, I'd never do that. Wow, so mercenary. Also, after this game, she does become part of the team, so that's nice. Prince Tricky. I usually like to go it alone, but having a localist company when exploring a strange planet has its benefits. A lot more helpful than most kids I've known. Tricky can dig up buried valuables and do other cool stuff. Just like a kid though, it seems like when he's not begging to be fed, he wants to play ball. General Pepper. He landed us the Dinosaur Planet contract. Are we grateful? You bet. Not being on the ground, Pepper is weak on details, but what intelligence he offers is rock solid. Slippy. Behind that annoyingly squeaky voice is a true R&D demon. You bet I'm thankful for his upgrades to the Arwing. I just wish he would hurry up and finish that dinosaur language interpreter. Reading Earthwalker is about as easy as calculus. Now, I don't remember what Slippy sounded like in Star Fox Adventures, but I know basically all the voices in the game were done by members of the Rare team, just like with many other Rare games. So that's why you get like Steve Molpass credited in Smash Brothers Brawl for continuing to voice, I want to say Fox? I'm not sure. I know Kev Bayless voiced Tricky. Who was Crystal? I'm not sure. Was it Evelyn Novakovic? Anyway, Peppy. Fox is too cool to ask for directions, so it's a good thing Peppy can upload maps to my PDA. His full planet scans indicate unexplored regions. And Rob. Here on the Great Fox, we're always looking for ways to save money. Unfortunately, Slippy cut a few too many corners while upgrading Rob the robot, with the result that Rob has the bad habit of losing Arwing fuel cells. On the plus side, Rob's fuel cell compass does a prime job of locating the missing goods. And not listed, Falco, who, spoiler alert, is not in the game until the end. He does show up at the end, but it's a spoiler. Yeah, because at this point in time, he'd left the team. He went it alone, as depicted in the prequel manga, Farewell Beloved Falco, which was released in Japanese to promote this game and has been fan translated. Check it out today. Strategy. Oh my gosh. This is like just actual questions about gameplay, so I won't read all this. It does tell you that Tricky changes color when you play with the ball. Yeah, these are like actual tips and tricks. This is the sort of stuff that would be on the toilet paper. If you get that sweet, sweet promotional toilet paper. It is the holy grail. It's not the holy grail of Star Fox collectibles. What would be the holy grail? I don't know. That Nelsonic watch with like an action game in it is pretty good. It's based on the original Star Fox, of course. All right, games. We're in the games section. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's more here. We did the Peppy one, which is here, but there's a whole bunch of other ones here too. I hope these are included. Yeah, there's in the Flashpoint browser, there's like sub applications that have been archived under it, and it looks like they're all there. So this is gonna, yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. Test of skill. Crystal's test of visual acuity is our first one. Me and the rest of the team have put together your first challenge. Better keep your eyes on the prize. This test has washed out a lot of wannabes. Oh. Okay, that opened up a separate web page, but I can launch it through the Flashpoint thing. So I'll just see what else is here, and then I'll start launching separate things from the browser. So what's this all about? Oh, okay, that's not there either. I'll just read the descriptions, and then I'll close this one down. Well, this is great. There's a lot to this. On Dinosaur Planet... Okay, Tricky's test of Dino language. On Dinosaur Planet, you're in big trouble if you can't understand the natives. That's why my sidekick has put together this challenge. We've done the puzzle solving. You've got to use your brains as much as your brawn if you expect to survive on Dinosaur Planet. Let's see if you've got the right stuff. Rob's test of manual dexterity. Rob may have a screw loose, but he's as vital to our team as I hope you'll soon be. The Metalhead has concocted your toughest challenge yet. It's a doozy. R-Wing reconstruction. We scrambled up this little puzzle to see who could figure out how to put it all back together. It may look simple, but your average sharp claw wouldn't be able to do it. And bid war. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you hope to save more scarabs than miserly Shabunga. Use a sound bidding strategy to get the most with the least. Sounds great. Let's try it out. I'll just do them in order here, so it'll be no different order to what I just read. Are we capturing that? Yes, this is the Crystal E card. Incoming transmission. Encrypt your message with our Dino language translator, and no one will be able to read it, except maybe for a Thorntail hacker. There's Thorntail hackers? What? Your message will include instructions in human speak. There's some Morse code bits here. Is that an extra secret code? On where to go? Facilities free decryption services. Okay. You can go to the Star Fox Adventures manual to translate dinosaur speak. It's a simple substitution cipher, and this will send your friend a message. Type your message here and click the button below to translate the Dino language. Okay, we need to delete that first. That's fine. Check out Shabunga's hot deals in Thorntail. Hollow. I misspelled Thorntail. It should have a capital T on the tail. What was the name of... It was Swapstone Hollow in Dinosaur Planet, right? Anyway, translate now. So there you go. It's put it into dinosaur language, and then you can send it to your friends with a picture of Crystal. Sounds awesome. All right, let's play the first of the mini-games that are listed here. Tricky's test of Dino language. Prince Tricky is having a hard time making himself understood. The stones are written in Dino language, and one translation is provided for you. Use that information to translate the second stone. What is Tricky trying to say? Okay, so we can use the substitution cipher. I wonder if this is the same one from the manual. You know what? I'm going to go get my manual right now and confirm this. Here's my Australian PAL copy of Star Fox Adventures. Oh, I love these manuals. The kind of thin form factor. Okay. The Red Eye Tribe, the High Top Tribe. Dino Alphabet. In a section on page 28 entitled Speak Dino, there's a little guide. It does not have a full... It's actually a little bit more complicated than I thought. Okay, and Gibbon was telling me that Chris Seaver did Slippy in Star Fox Adventures. So good to know. Yeah, he was a voice actor in various projects, it seems. He's got a lot of voices under his belt if you listen to Conker's Bad Fur Day. Okay, so the vowels are scrambled among themselves. The letter M remains the same. Replace Y with an O. Y does not exist in Dino language. And then the rest of them get substituted in a cipher. So I'm going to use the manual code to translate it, and then we'll see if that matches up with what's given to us on the flash side. But first, the Rosetta here is giving us a message. It is hard to believe that this mischievous dinosaur may one day rule the Earthwalker tribe, but with his father imprisoned, the future of his world looks bleak. Okay, so I have my cipher right here, my guide. U. N in English is a D in Dino language. This is going to take ages. A. I can already tell that it does not match up. They're using a different cipher to what is the official Dino cipher in the manual, I will say. T is K. You do ask. Maybe? This could be a real sentence. A is U. B is R. O is E. You do ask, sure. Okay, this is interesting. Bo. O-U-K is E-I-B. Yeah, this is breaking down. Gemo is Z-O. M is M, remember? And O is... Oh, I've just done it a bunch of times. I. Meho. M-O-X. Wait. O is E, sorry. Yep, okay, and now final word is very long. M-A-Z. X is P. H is X again. Oh boy. A, O, M, and Z. Okay, so using the official Star Fox Adventures Dino language cipher decoding method, I have translated the message as: you do ask sure, Bo Ibe Zomi Moxie Mazpixooms. That's Superman's enemy, isn't it? Submit. Sorry, keep trying. Yeah, I messed up. This is apparently the secondary Dino language that exists on Dinosaur Planet. Perhaps a dialect or variant. So let's do some actual detective work. A is I. Just find an example of it in that text and match it up to the translation below. What's the provenance of that translation, I wonder? W. E is O, it looks like. And I is U. So C is L. T is D. This looks a lot more like English words now. C, I've just done it. It's L. A is I. P is probably K, if I had to guess. Confirming, yes. Oop. Okay. O is E. K. Line. Okay, it's back. You missed a second. You didn't miss anything. Oh, yes, okay. E. U is Y. K is T. Wait, I messed up. What happened? U is A. I would like to eat. Okay, okay. This seems like the correct path here. E is O, M. Ooh, M is M. That actually does match up with the dinosaur language. Wait. H is R. O is... Oh, that matches up too. Y being substituted for... Like, why not existing? And you have to interpret it from context, right? Replace the word Y with O. So you're not going to find Y in the original Dino language. So if you find an O, that might be an E or it might be a Y. Okay, interesting. So they did take some of the rules from the real language. So it's E. I wonder if there's a different cipher for the American version. That couldn't possibly be. All right, final word, M, U, J is S. I'm going to guess X is H, yep. H is R, and then O, M, S. I would like to eat some more mushrooms. And you do feed Tricky a lot of mushrooms throughout Star Fox Adventures. What? I'm sorry. Did I stutter? Oh, given points out I did not put the full stop in. Oh. You're a clever one. Thank you. How much did you miss, by the way, when the stream was out? Hopefully not too much. Yeah, so there we go. We're translating Savant. Dino language encoder decoder uses tool to write secret messages. Whoa, it's like an application that you download. Of course, that doesn't work either. This is sending me to f.starfoxonline.net. Fascinating. Wow, that was exciting. Okay, so other applications included here. Peppy's tested puzzle solving, we did. General scales e-card, that's just going to be the same as the crystal one. It's going to put Dino language up from what we write. And then it's going to give us a picture of general scales. R-wing reconstruction is the next one. Okay. Your mission is to reconstruct a single image of the R-wing. Oh no, it's a sliding tile puzzle. I hate these. Complete this arduous task and a strategy prize will be waiting. Okay. Good lord. Oh boy. Oh no. Wait, what color was the... okay, so pink was down there. This is tough, actually. So that's going to be there. That is correct. I just need to move the rest of it down and something else up. You do the corners first, or the top corner first, and then top row, and then you work from there. God, I hate these. You know what? I'm not doing it. Who cares? You saw the completed image anyway at the start. Yeah, I didn't use punctuation. That's my fault. Okay, Shabunga's Bidding War is the next minigame. Life as an enterprising space mercenary isn't all R-wing barrel rolls. Fox McCloud reckons his bargaining skills are as critical to success as a bag full of performed ads. In this challenge, take on business lizard Shabunga, wily proprietor of the Thorntail store, in a bidding war. Keep cool and don't tip your hand. Shabunga's cold blood gets hot at the sight of an easy mark. Oh god. Acting as our official officer of procurement, your negotiation skills will be put to the test by Shabunga, the shrewd proprietor of the Thorntail store. Your goal is simple: save more scarabs legal tender on Dinosaur Planet than Shabunga. Both you and Shabunga will be offered 10 items, one at a time. You may bid or pass on each item. Look at the asking price before posting your bid. The deal always adds a few scarabs for profit, so be careful. You don't want to bid too much. You won't know what Shabunga bids or if he passes until you've posted your bid. Prove yourself a sharper bidder than Shabunga by saving more scarabs, and you'll win a strategy tip. Good luck. Good lord. Okay, a puck egg. That's not going to be worth much. 8 scarabs is probably too much even for that. I'll place a bid of... I'll place a normal... Like a... Just... Yeah, okay. 9. Invalid? Excuse me? What? Huh? What? Shabunga has blue bid. Please cast your bid. 8? What? Oh. What? How do auctions work? Asking price. You go down from the asking price? Okay, sure. Well, I bid the asking price and I won because Shabunga only bid half that asking price. Oh, and you're going to get savings. Okay, so you need to undercut the asking price to get points in your savings, but you need to go high enough that you actually beat Shabunga's bid. It's not actually about getting the items. It's just about getting the right number. Okay, Firefly Lanterns, 21 scarabs. So he bid half of it previously, and I've only got 52 left. So let's go like 12. Yeah, he bid higher than me, so he won. And he saved 4. Dang. Oh, a cheat token. This has got to be worth a lot. 22 scarabs. He might bid some. I'm going to bid kind of high, so 18. Yes. He didn't even bid, but now we're even, so that's good. Bomb Spore. Not worth much. If I go low, I can only pick up a few. Let's just go 5. Yes, just got over him. We picked up a couple of points. Fuel Cell. That's pretty good. Only 11 scarabs. Easy. Let's go 7. It's a tie. Both bids matched. No scarabs were saved in this round. Dumbledang Pod. 4 scarabs. What's he going to bid? I don't know. I'll go 3. Yeah, that was the only chance to actually get a point there. Rock Candy. 10 scarabs. You got to give this to Rocky. 8? Since I'm ahead, I can get away with doing quite high bids and just get a couple of points. Bafomdad Holder. That sounds valuable. Let's go like 15. Try and clean up here. Nah, yeah. I should have known. Tricky's Ball. Very important. Yeah, I think the key is just doing like quite high bids that are just a little bit below the asking price, and you'll always... Oh, but I'm running out of scarabs. I forgot about that. But this is item 9. Oh, that's tricky. Okay. I'm going to pass on this one to save my scarabs for the last round, which means we're even in our savings, which makes this really easy. All I need to do is bid 5. And there we go. I got the map. And I won. Hooray! I claim my prize. My prize is, how do I get past the Meteor and Moon Mountain Pass? And some strategy tips. Wow, that was heart-pounding. Exciting. Very cool. Right. Okay, 2 games left. Rob's test of manual dexterity is up next. Rob's central processing system has come undone. Fixing it is pretty simple, but must be done quickly before all the juice drains from his reserve battery. It's your job to hit the coloured switch that matches the colour of Rob's CPS inner circle, which is constantly changing. Use extreme caution. Hitting a switch at the wrong time will cause a fatal power drain. Once all switches have been engaged, Rob will be up and running again. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh. It changes so fast. Okay. Just decide which button you're going to click and then wait for it to come around to that, I guess. But, oh my gosh. Oof. But you can see what's coming up by the, okay. Yeah. The color of the, oh, it's so fast. Oh, I missed it. Whew. Okay, just settle down. It's all good. Yes! I saved Rob. You richly deserve your choice of official wallpapers. General scales, please. Okay, it's again sending me to an external site, which didn't work. So, cool. Woof. Final test. Crystal's test of visual acuity. This test asks you to demonstrate your powers of observation. When the sharp claw crates stop moving, choose the one concealing the puck egg. Oh, it's a shell game, I see. Complete this task successfully 3 times in a row and you'll be richly rewarded. I'm good at these. Much better than sliding tile puzzles. The trick I use is to slightly unfocus my eyes, so I'm not really looking at the specific crates. I'm like kind of vaguely looking at the overview and just watching each one move around. Well, that was easy. And a wallpaper is Crystal and... Oh, no, it's not Kite. Who's she riding on? Does that Cloud Run have a name? Not sure. Anyway, from the very start of the game. Very memorable moment. Finally, the last thing here is the Fox e-card, which is just like the other e-cards. You hit the translate button and you get a picture of Fox. The end. Alright, so that was the Star Fox Adventures microsite. More there than I expected. So that was fun. Yeah, I had a great time with that. To follow that up, there's 2 copies of the Star Fox Assault microsite. Assault's not a rare game, but it does have a bit of that rare touch because they carry forth the lore established in Adventures with regards to Dinosaur Planet, Tricky, Crystal. All of this carries on. There's a level set on Dinosaur Planet. You meet Tricky, and Crystal is a permanent part of the team who appears in all the other levels as well. So it's fun. Ooh, it's fun seeing that continuity progressing on based on what Rare had established in the franchise. I think this is setting up like one of the only 2 actual rail shooter levels in the game. Most of them are these sort of on foot tank, like exploration action stages. So what's going on here? Is there like a game for me to play? Drop all crystals. It's fully sound affected and music, which is nice. I don't need to watch videos, it's fine. So this is the English language side. Collect 7 crystals. Is this like the Diddy Kong Racing thing where I have to find the hidden crystals? Oh, you can go to each level. That's nice. Just check this one first. Training room versus mode. Has unique items. The Devil Sniper. I have no crystals. Maybe they're hidden on the planets. So these are the places you go in the game. Sauria's there. That's the renamed dinosaur planet, like I said. Fortuna is also renamed. Fortuna was in the original game, and then by mistake, they labeled Fitchina in Lilac Wars as Fortuna, which confused people, but Fortuna is a jungle planet. It's the original dinosaur planet, as named in the Star Fox SNES instruction manual. Katina, that's the kind of deserty place. Beltino's Orbital Gate, that's a good stage in Smash Bros. 4 that did not get ported into Ultimate. Corneria, home of the Team Star Fox. Sargasso Space Zone. Ficina, which is what was named as Fortuna in Lilac Wars, and Asteroid Belt. Let's check out Sauria. Of course, naturally. Okay, so we get a trailer. Quite loud trailer, I must say. Oh, that's it? Okay, fine. Oh, cool, now we get the info. Data crystal recovered. Repair the ship's data crystals. Oh, it went away. Okay. Yep, so some stuff on what you will expect there. Access personnel data. Yes, wallpaper. Crystal. Team Star Fox, telepath. Extrasensory perception is her skill. The newest member of Team Star Fox, Crystal's unique skills may turn the tide of battle against the Aperoids. Maybe so. Saria is a peaceful planet of dinosaurs. Saria is a valuable ally of Corneria and resisted invasion by General Scales and his Sharp Claw minions 1 year ago. Saria is under Aperoid attack. The inhabitants are fighting back, but reports indicate they are losing the battle. Team Star Fox has been directed to assist the indigenous inhabitants. And that's the story of Saria continuing on in the series. Saria doesn't appear in command, but Crystal continues to appear. You can see the rest of Tricky's story by playing Diddy Kong Racing, where you see him as a grown-up adult leading a tribe of dinosaurs in Dino Domain on Timbers Island, Earth. Let's see what else. Let's see what it says about Fortuna, the original Dino planet. Whatever, skip. Tell me more. Tell me about Fox. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Gibbon is claiming that you see Dino Domain again in Dino Jungle in Double Dash. Yeah. I don't know if I'm willing to go that far, but it is fun that they're similar in some ways. Diddy Kong doesn't have a home race course in Mario Kart Tour, but Dino Jungle from Double Dash is in there, and they kind of use it as his track, I feel like. And I think that's a reference to Diddy Kong Racing. Because it's similar, it's a jungle, there's dinosaurs. So yeah, that's fun. What? Why am I not getting crystals anymore? Oh, there it is. Security data, blah, blah, blah. Yep. I just need to check out the data file on each planet, and I'll recover the crystals. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I didn't suggest you were pulling it out of your ass, but I did know that about Mario Kart Tour, kind of giving it as Diddy's home course, but Gibbon is also saying that Dino Jungle is marked as Diddy's home course
Scan the control center.
in the metadata of Double Dash. Okay, yeah. So it does date back even to its origin. So that's good to know. Thanks. That's really cool. It's not just something that they thought about after the fact. Yeah. That's enough evidence for me to, like, accept that they designed the course with Diddy Kong Racing in mind, perhaps. Alright, so we've got the crystals. The ship's war room, it was this one. Security data core. So these are the baddies. Team Starwolf, including the new member, Panther Caruso. Pygma's a rogue. Yeah, some cool stuff happens to him in Assault and Command. The Aperoids are the actual antagonists. A race of bug-like aliens. Alright, and it'll give you wallpapers. So there you go. That's how these mini sites often work. You have some interaction to do around there, and then you unlock wallpapers. So that's Star Fox Assault's English language microsite. But we also have a Japanese language microsite to check out. And that will bring the rare portion of the stream to a close, and I can start playing Donkey Kong games. Although, again, as much as Rare put their touch on the Star Fox series with adventures, they did the same with Donkey Kong through Donkey Kong Country, which persisted quite substantially. Okay. This is cute. So we've got little lock-on things, and then they'll take us to a sub-page. bonus game. Oh yeah. In the Japanese version, there were 3 different unlockable NES games from Namco's history that you could play. I didn't know Battle City was in there. I knew about Xevious and Star Luster. In the English version, I think only Xevious is unlockable, and the other ones were cut. So that's cool. Yeah, that's right. Given saying that this sort of character representation in these spin-off games is stage 1 syndrome. DK always gets Congo jungle type stages. Diddy gets Dino domain stages. Luigi gets haunted mansions. Sonic always gets Green Hill Zone, etc., etc. That's a really good point. Yeah. And then that's the only thing that ever represents them. Okay, so that's a trailer. We don't need to see that. This looks like pretty standard stuff. I don't think there's a mini game in here, but we'll see what it says about Crystal. Oh wow, there's so much. I wonder if even Tricky is here. What's this one? Oh, what? Oh. Alright, you gotta cycle through them. Here's Crystal. I wonder who a Japanese voice actress is. I'm sure behind the voice actors will know that answer. Okay, only one sound file. Oh, Panzer. Yeah, I didn't read it right. Panzer Koroso. Okay, cool. So there's a link to the official magazine. That's... Wow, that link still works. Let me show you what just came up when I clicked that one. This still exists. There's some online coverage of Star Fox Assault, as well as Catch Touch Yoshi, which is the Japanese title of that tech demo. What's it called? Yoshi Touch and Go. Okay, interesting. Back to the microsite. So there's screenshots. I wonder if Saria is in any of them. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. This is a really clunky interface, by the way, if you were wondering. You know what it reminds me of? When Mario and Luigi steal the police car in Super Mario Bros. The movie 1993. And Luigi has like a little light gun that he's pointing at a screen to navigate an interface. It's exactly like that. Oh yeah, no, I did want to see the story. The new Great Fox design, very sleek. Yes. Oh, there's Tricky. Hello, Tricky. SOS, etc. Okay, cool. Let's finish with that. Sorry, I had to stretch. All right, cool. So that's the end of the rare portion of the stream. The next portion is more Donkey Kong based, Nintendo based, and that's everything in this middle row. And then the next ones is fan games. So should I play the rare fan game now? There's only one rare fan game that I found here since the last time I did this, and it's a variant on Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts' faux retro style, like demake minigames, Hero Klongo Saves to World and Hero Klongo Saves to Universe. This is Hero Klongo Saves to Flash by Classic Cool Boy Man, sourced from Newgrounds. Capture. There it is. Hero Klongo Saves to World. Click here. Oh, so this is like a recreation of the Nuts and Bolts one, is it? Hero Klongo Saves to Flash. Oh, maybe not then. Whoa, there's so much to this. There's a jukebox. How many tracks are there? I can't go back to find out. Balloon burst. What the heck? There's no balloons. Oh, play. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You just moved the pin around. I was expecting a columns type game. Okay. Pop the balloons with your tiny pin. How long do I have? 40 more seconds. No thanks. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Chainsaw. Breathe fire. Spacebar to jump. More. Wow. Was the original game this in-depth? The Klungo game? I've never played Nuts and Bolts in my life. What? There's 8 whole levels. I guess I have to do them in order. Yeah. Okay. What? Come on. I completely pressed the jump button. It didn't work. You need to click on the window after you've clicked the play button. Otherwise it won't accept your keyboard inputs. Flash. It's cool. Alright. So here we are, Klungo with the world, and we're going to save the world. Oh my god. Yeah. Again, I haven't played this, so I don't know if the layouts are just copied, but it's kind of like a joke game. They intentionally made it bad because in universe it's made by Klungo, who's kind of a bumbler. So, like, oh god. Can I at least pass one stage? There's all these power-ups. I'm never going to see them. I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to get frustrated. But like a new installment of the Hero Klungo series. That's fun. It's a cool concept for a game for fans to make. Good lord. Because I guess it would be, you know, relatively easy to copy the aesthetics of the of the minigame. There's a minimum jump height, which is what killed me there. Can I? Yeah. All right. In fact, there might be only one jump height. I didn't click the window. Stupid. Adjust quality. Chainsaw, breathe fire. Yeah, they're all like unlockable power-ups, mostly. Oh god. Pressing shift to adjust quality now. I don't notice a difference. Oh, this is just rough. Ooh, oh, I can make it bigger. Oh, that's good. Huh. If you expand the window, you actually see more things down here. Metal to Immortal and Metal Homicidal Maniac. That's strange. Oh, great. What the heck happened? What? I shouldn't have resized the window. It looks all weird now. Alright, you know what? That's enough of that one. So, if you're interested, Hero Klungo Saves to Flash is a full fan game with 8 levels, made in the style of the Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts minigame. So that's cool. Very good stuff. Alright, now we can move on from rare things, explicitly rare things. What I've got here is a few things I found under the tag of Donkey Kong, although this one also includes Banjo-Kazooie, so this is kind of a transitional one. This is like... So, alternate title for this is the Nintendo Company Report 1998, but the main title is Welcome to Nintendo World. So this is some kind of, like, I don't know if it's internal, but like a retrospective on what Nintendo was doing in 1998, presumably published on their website. So the upcoming future includes Mario 64 and a bunch of 64 games and 64 DD games, including Pokemon Stadium for Nintendo 64 DD. I don't know if that was just changed to a cartridge release originally. There is a Japan exclusive Pokemon Stadium game. I don't know if it's on the DD though. Mario Artist Series, those definitely did get made. Pokemon Snap was not made for the DD. It was made for the original 64. So this reflects future plans that changed. In fact, you can see here, Mother 3, the game that never came to Nintendo 64, originally intended for the disc drive, eventually wound up as a Game Boy Advance game. But yeah, interesting to see. But Donkey Kong Land 2 is here. So that's Rare related. So in this Flash like application, you can see all sorts of things that Nintendo was promoting at the time, and the museum section, a retrospective look at previous years and what they'd done then. And to symbolize the Nintendo Museum, the history of Nintendo going back to 1983 and the Famicom's early days, Kiddy Kong, Rare's new character for Donkey Kong Country 3, represents the entire history of Nintendo as of 1998. Isn't that just amazing? I don't know what the red ones are. Oh, and then you can page through all the games. Oh. There's a missing file and it crashed. Alright, never mind. I'll launch that again. I just found that fascinating. If you know, what a marker of Rare's imprint on the world of Nintendo, that they were using Kiddy Kong as a representative of their entire history. So in 1983, you should be able to see Donkey Kong Jr. and Popeye for the Famicom. Any other things we could pull out here? I don't know. It's a lot of nonsense. Mother, awesome stuff. At this point, Family Computer has been added to with the disk system. The Game Boy is now supporting it as well. Quicks. So that's how you pronounce it. Quicks. I didn't know if it was kicks or what. Anyway, there's debate about that. But here it is in Japanese phonography, syllabary. Tells you how to pronounce it. Metroid 2. Good stuff. X, of course. What else have we got here? We should be seeing Donkey Kong games around here somewhere. Mario's Picross, great game. Mario's Super Picross, Super Donkey Kong 2, Dixie and Diddy is the Japanese subtitle. Dixie getting top billing, as is correct. Did they really have no Super Famicom games to promote in 1994? Or do I need to click this? Okay, yeah, it's a separate page. The Super Scope and the mouse, they're getting their accessories out in 93. Mother 2's in 94, as well as Super Donkey Kong, the original DKC. Donkey Kong Land is the Japanese title of Donkey Kong Land 2. Donkey Kong Land 1 in Japan was called Donkey Kong GB... Super Donkey Kong GB, I believe. My stream's gone weird. Is that still... Oh, sorry. Something weird is going on with my stream. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, we do have Super Donkey Kong 3. Nazo no Kremisu to, the mystery of Kremis Island, which is what they call the Northern Hemisphere. Let's see. If we go to this and then click start, then you get a zoomed in view. Okay, some of them don't work. Never mind. Anyway, that's just the thing. This one is more interesting. This is a follow-up to that. Nintendo Digiten, Nintendo Encyclopedia. A similar kind of interactive museum thing, but from a few years later. There's a little video. Okay. Are you convinced? Are you being marketed to? Oh wow, they're really getting into it. We're getting profiles of the executives of the company, I guess. Whoa, okay. This is very energetic. Oh my gosh, who drew these? That's like Super Mario World, Mario and Luigi, and then Yoshi's Story Yoshi. Kirby's here and Toad is here. What the? They look fine except for Mario and Luigi. Oh, this is cute. They're putting together the landscape, which is very Paper Mario themed, I must say. Okay. That's cool. So now, Pikachu's here too. Mr. Saturn, very good. And a Koopa Trooper. So what is this? Oh, what's this music from? I know this. It's not coming to me, but it's very nice. So this is like, oh, interviews with like developers and people. This is like Iwata's asks of the previous generation. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie music. How about that? There you go. You can listen to some excellent Grant Kirkhope tunes while you read these Japanese interviews. That's great. And each one has its own music track. The backdrop with Mario Kart there. Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I like that render. Although you saw how much I struggled with that boss battle when I played Super Cream 64. More Banjo-Kazooie. Lovely. Okay. What else have we got in here? Kinopio Highway. So these are game profiles. I'm not seeing any rare stuff here. Let's check out Joy Mech Fight. So it's like development background, I guess. What else have we got? Pilot Wings? Or maybe just game information. If it was development stuff, that would explain why they don't have any like rare stuff here on this Japanese site, because it might have been harder to get that translated or whatever. I'm trying to divine what all this text is about. Because there sure is a lot of information here. So this is like Super Mario Brothers, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Joy Mech Fight, Panel de Pon, Balloon Fight, Pilot Wings, Legend of Zelda, Wave Race 64, Pokemonsters, Star Fox 64. So that's vaguely rare adjacent as the prequel to Star Fox Adventures. Known as Lilac Wars in Europe for copyright reasons, but I think it ended up being a superior name anyway. Super Mario World, Marvelous, Another Treasure Island, 1080 Snowboarding, Fire Emblem, something something something, and F-Zero X are the other ones on that page. What's this one? Banjo... Whoa! I got a full screen Banjo-Kazooie thing here. Is that gonna capture? It did, okay. Oh, look, it's a Banjo mascot suit. What the heck? Oh, and this is an early version of the Grublin, right? So there's information here about stuff. Yeah, it says Rare made Slalom, a skiing game. And then they made Super Donkey Kong. GoldenEye. Very relevant to current events. In terms of game releases. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Oh, this is talking about how much of a clone it is of Mario 64. Hilarious. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh, Mario Party. Donkey Kong's in that. Tell me more. There's got to be a Donkey Kong here somewhere. There he is. There's the big guy. There's a render. Lovely stuff. There's Donkey Kong on a tightrope. Donkey's Jungle Adventure, his home course, as Gibbon was pointing out earlier. Stage 1 syndrome. DK has the jungle. Alright, fascinating stuff. What's this one? Who? What? Who are you? Who is this fox character? What is all this? Who is this? This is incredible. Space orcas? And a very pink, like, kitsune character. Perhaps. What even is this section? Space World 97. At a glance, like, the only thing I can read quickly is katakana. Gibbon has no idea who this is. I think this is an original character made for the Nintendo Daijiten. I want to say. How bizarre. I have no idea what that all is. Okay. Oh, Game & Watch. It's DK again. That's DK Senior, by the way. Oh, I like this track. Oh, no, I don't. Ah, this character is back. Telling us about something. Whoa, what the heck? Ah, the Satellaview. Wow. They're covering all the obscure hardware stuff. This is the Nintendo Power rewriting service. You put a blank cartridge in there and you can get a game cheaply by just writing it onto the rewritable memory of the cartridge. That's Nintendo Power before there was a Nintendo Power magazine. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure of the timeline there, but anyway. So that's like, yeah, Super Famicom, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Yeah, we did that. Wait, what? Okay, more Banjo-Kazooie music. These characters, these obscure Nintendo characters, put them in Smash. The Nintendo 64 disk drive. The ill-fated peripheral. Alright. Exit changes to really. What's this one? This is like credits for this site. And so these mascot characters were created by the people who put this together, I guess. That's what I'm intuiting from this. Good grief. They're like interviewing them and stuff. A cigarette that's lit and smoking. Funny soft. How bizarre. Okay, this is the final section. Oh, this song. The Yoshi Story theme. Wow. Okay, that was incredible. Much more enjoyable than the other one. And just look at these little animated characters here. Good stuff. There's even another screen when you exit. Good lord. My mind is blown by all this. Oh. I have to come back down to earth. Water. Water will help. Okay. Now we're going to do a little run of Donkey Kong Flash promotional games that were added in updates or that I had missed previously. So here's one called Donkey Konk, sourced from DonkeyKong.com, an official Nintendo Donkey Kong game promoting Donkey Kong Country or Super Donkey Kong on the Super Famicom. Make sure to capture that. And here it is. Donkey Konk. Instructions. Use your mouse to conk as many Kremlings as you can, but don't conk Donkey Kong. If you do that 3 times in any 30-second time span, the game will end. Don't play it too safely, though. Or savely? Okay. Either. Once 10 Kremlings have appeared that you haven't conked, the game will also end. Okay, let's go. This appears to be inside Donkey Kong's treehouse. Okay, oh gosh, it's really fast. We got to conk the Kremlings. Oh, this is not promoting Donkey Kong Country because we've got DKC 3 baddies here, and 2. It might even be around DK64 era because we're using peanuts to actually conk them. You can see an open bag of peanuts on the left there, and the peanut brittle, or rather peanut shell explosion effect when we hit a Kremling. So I guess you're just going for a high score until the game ends. Oh, my bad. Bonk. So even though it says Donkey Konk everywhere and in the title, when you actually hit a Kremling, it says bonk instead. I think that's a bit of an oversight. I think it should say conk there. Now that I'm in the rhythm, I'm doing better. It's just about clicking on the things. Flashpoint's browser has like genre descriptions, and it labels this one as a whack-a-mole type game, which is accurate. Well, I've clicked off the window and I've racked up a bunch of unhit Kremlings, and now I'm back. Oh boy. Okay. Cuff or clout. You can tell by the eye color. Crusher as well. King K. Rool. Critter. No clump or cannon. Oh no. Woof. Alright. Well, that is Donkey Kong. Good stuff. I'm gonna stop now. Woo. Next up. An official Nintendo product, but from Nickelodeon this time, or at least published on nick.com/ads/Nintendo/Donkey Kong. So this is something promoting Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color, the port in 2001 or 2000. The Japanese name for the game is Donkey Kong 2001. But anyway, so what is this? It's some kind of interactive story creation thing. And when you click back to story so far, it takes you to a Nickelodeon site. So, okay, never mind. That link doesn't work. After a day in the jungle, Donkey Kong and his nephew Diddy returned to their treehouse and discovered their hoard of bananas was missing. Okay. There's no sound. So, hang on. How does this work? I guess you have to pick fitting... fitting pictures to go with the action? No. Only for these ones? Okay. So you get to finish the story by putting the pictures in. So let's let it play through, and then we'll choose how the story ends. Okay. After a day in the jungle, Donkey Kong and his nephew Diddy returned to their treehouse and discovered their hoard of bananas was missing. DK said they'd have a better chance of finding their hoard if they made like a banana and split, so Diddy went off on his own. Diddy's jungle adventure was as hairy as DK. Around every corner was danger, like the sharp stinger of the zinger. Diddy wished DK was there to help him, but he at least had the help of Rambi the rhino, who helped him outrun Clump. No bananas were in sight, so Diddy searched underwater. Aboard On Guard the swordfish, Diddy eluded the jaws of Chomps. Diddy didn't find any bananas in the water, so he asked On Guard to take him to shore. On dry land, Diddy saw an unbelievable sight. What could that sight be? That's what we need to choose. By the way, this is not... Well, okay, it is Clump, but it's Clump who has rebranded himself as Canon in DKC2 era. So in the last three things, we're going to have an incredible sight. Let's have a reuniting with DK. DK came riding in on his ostrich friend Espresso. After all of the excitement, Diddy was relieved to see DK. Plus, DK could give him a lift. And then we can have a climactic battle with King K. Rool, who appeared out of nowhere. The big bad Kremlin leader wanted their bananas, and DK was going to make a monkey out of him. And we'll finish up. Diddy couldn't believe he had found all the bananas. DK wanted to see if his little nephew could brave the jungle, and Diddy passed the test. Oh, so it was all a ruse? DK, like, left purposely to prompt Diddy into doing something? Anyway, let's see what other texts will appear. Cranky Kong had all of DK's bananas. If DK could protect these, he's a monkey's uncle, Cranky said. Then again, Diddy was DK's nephew. Again, stating that point very clearly that Diddy is DK's nephew. This is in some debate these days. Funky Kong surfed in and said, dude, who needs all these bananas? Not only am I the big kahuna, I'm the top banana. So if you'd picked that, you wouldn't have got your bananas back. You need to pick Cranky to get the bananas back. And yeah. Gibbon contests. It's not in debate. Heil is in denial. Well, that would not surprise me. Yes. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess that's it. That's the little interactive story of Donkey Kong Country. It seems to depict unique events that are outside the context of any particular game. So there you go. Another whole new adventure for Diddy and pals on Donkey Kong Island. So I'm going to get to some Donkey Kong fan games in a minute, but I'll also be playing possibly Donkey Kong related fan games in next week's stream. So tune in for that. But until then, we're going to keep going here. The next one I found on Flashpoint was this. Hold on, it's launching. It's coming in. Okay, so we saw... Oh, this is great. During the Nintendo Daijiten sequence before, we saw the Nintendo Power cartridge rewriting service. Now, Jupiter had made 3 Picross games for the Game Boy and for the Super Famicom. These are Mario's Picross, Mario Super Picross, and Picross 2, which is a Mario and Wario branded game. After that, they followed up by taking the Super Picross engine and making 8 new installments of their Picross series. Each of the 8 had beginner puzzles, regular puzzles, and character puzzles. Oh, and what's this one? I'm not sure what that says. Oh, gosh. But yeah, there's a whole set of puzzles to solve in each of these 8. So you go in, you take your blank cartridge, you rewrite it, and you get a huge assortment of puzzles to play with. And I guess the key kind of selling feature was the character puzzles. Each of the volumes had a selection of themed puzzles around Nintendo franchises that were around at the time. I don't know which one I need to pick right now. One of them is Donkey Kong, which is why I'm here now. I need to reference something to figure out which one is the Donkey Kong one, because we won't know until we solve it, of course. I've got that in my notes somewhere. Sorry. Nope. What? What is this? Wrong spreadsheet. I could probably look it up somewhere on the internet, but I could also do this. Okay. All right, so volume 1 is Pokemon, and then Yoshi, Kirby, Star Fox, which would be around Lilac Wars time, Zelda, Mario, Wario, and volume 8 is Donkey Kong. So we've got a set of Donkey Kong Country puzzles in volume 8, and this is a website promoting the fact that you could get these rewritable Picross games. It's called Let's Try Picross Ga. I don't know this kanji. Basically, it's giving you a sample puzzle from each of the categories to check out. And so we're going to click volume 8, character puzzle, and start. And this should be a Donkey Kong character in here. Okay, so I'm going to leverage all my Picross skills. Wait, what? Oops, I misread that. Let's start again. I never like making a mistake in these. I like doing it from logic alone, not from being corrected. Oh wait, how do you mark a cross? You need to be able to mark a cross. So I'm clicking to fill in. Oh, I've already, yeah. This isn't really Picross at all. If you can't mark crosses, I guess you just have to make do. Okay. Fine. So I know that's a cross. So I'll just do the logic in my head, and then when I click it, I will know what I intend to do, and I will be vindicated by the machine. Okay. So 20 by 20s are kind of tricky. Jupiter usually goes up to 20 by 25 at maximum, I want to say. So there's 5 here. This is cool. A whole puzzle to solve online. Oops, no, that's wrong. I need to unmark those because never mind, whatever, fine. This isn't a real attempt. I've been playing, sorry, I need to also think hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been playing a game recently, which is a Tamagotchi branded LCD handheld, where the gameplay is nonogram puzzles, or Picross, as Jupiter called them. At this point, I would tell you what the source of nonogram, but I don't remember the name of the woman who originally came up with the concept. Nonogram was a term coined by a British newspaper or magazine when they were publishing puzzles like this, named after the creator of this kind of puzzle, who... I'll look it up again because I really should credit her. Apparently it was independently also invented by another guy at the same time, but we also got the name nonogram from her. And the way she came at it was really interesting, actually. I've got it here. Non Ishida was her name. Oh, okay. Well, whoever curated this, I'm very grateful to them. Because I love Picross. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so she came up with the concept by... One day she was looking at the lights in the windows of skyscrapers. And she was like, if you turn on the right ones, then it would form a picture. And so she had this idea and sort of, I don't know how she implemented it exactly, but it happened to some extent. And then parlayed that into like grid-based paper puzzles. Gibbon was just trying to look that up, but typing Picross into Wikipedia now redirects to the nonogram page annoyingly. Why is that annoying? Picross is like a branded name that is owned by Jupiter and Nintendo, and it's a variant of this existing nonogram puzzle type. So I think that's fair to redirect that. It could be listed on that same page. Those are all crosses. Fill that in. Cross, fill, 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 cross, fill, cross. Well, that's a fair point. When Gibbon says, because when I type in Picross, I want to see the franchise and information about it. If I wanted to see a more general nonogram page, I would have typed in nonogram. This is a fair point. This is the kind of Wikipedia edit wars that happen. Merging things, merging pages, separating pages. There's a really, really long run-on paragraph that's all about Picross that's on the nonogram page. And you've got a point that probably could have its own page. So I'll give you that. That's a 3, cross, 2, fill, cross, cross, fill, cross. That's a fill. The line weight of the 5th separator is heavier than the other ones, which helps you get a sense of the puzzle by counting in 5s. But sometimes it's not quite heavy enough, and you have to kind of second guess it. Oops, that was a mistake. Never mind. So that's across there. So all these are going to be filled up to 9, which is that many, and then across there because that's a 1, and then these across because that's also 1. You can cross that because 7's not going to fit there. We already know that 7 starts down there, and it always goes up to there, and then that's 2, cross, cross. 4, filled up, cross, 2, cross, cross. Okay. That's a 2, so cross, cross. There's a 1 in either of those, but then there's a 10 going up to there, and also up to there. And Gibbon says there's no Picross franchise box, so if you want to see entries in the franchise, you either need to already know their name and hope they have a page, or else you're out of luck and will need to look elsewhere. Yeah, Wikipedia is not always the best at covering video games. And I feel like Picross, despite being a successful kind of franchise of games, doesn't have much like notoriety or like notability in Wikipedia parlance. I really love it a lot, but yeah. I think it deserves a nice big internet presence. Cross, cross. So yeah, I've been playing this Tamagotchi one, which is awesome. It's really cool. I imported it from Japan. It's Tamagotchi branded, but it's just solving nonogram puzzles like this, except they all depict Gen 1 Tamagotchi sprites, which isn't so great for puzzles sometimes. Those sprites weren't designed to be used as puzzles, so sometimes the logic on the puzzles is a bit tricky. That's 3, and then that's a cross cross there, which means, how many is that? That's 15, so that's a cross. But there's also this sort of, I don't want to call it a mechanic, but like an aesthetic that happens in between puzzles in the Tamagotchi one. It's almost like you're raising a Tamagotchi. At the start, you pick an egg, and then as you solve each puzzle, your Tamagotchi advances and does the different activities, and you see a different animation in between levels. And this is all done on an LCD handheld device, by the way, Game & Watch style. So it's very impressive. I don't think there's any actual like interaction between how you solve puzzles and that kind of thing and what happens to the baby. It's just a an animation that plays out the same after you solve X number of puzzles. That's a fill, that's also a fill, and then fill. But it's incredibly cute. Cross, cross, because those are ones. Cross. And I only just read that it has a contrast option, which I've been struggling with. So I need to look into that. I'm just amazed that they fit like a whole nonogram video game in a tiny little device like that. I wish it was a little bigger, actually. It's a bit uncomfortable in the hands. So we've got 3 sets of 2 here as denoted by this column, so these are crosses. So I've done this puzzle before because I've played all of the character sections of the Picross NP games, but that doesn't necessarily mean I remember it. I've played a lot of Picross puzzles in my time. So that's a fill, that's a cross, that's a fill, that's a cross. That's a cross, because those are both ones. Okay, that's going to be all crosses across here. All crosses here. This engine is actually decent. It's a Java-based applet inside this thing on this website. I just wish there was a separate way to mark fills and crosses, because otherwise you're just clicking anywhere and it's just filling it in automatically, and it's not really a puzzle at that point. So I have to kind of mentally treat it like a puzzle, otherwise it's not really one. And that's a 1, so that's a cross. Now, is this full 15? Yes, it is, so that's a cross. And that's a cross, that's 2 fills, and then a cross, fill, cross, 2 4s, fit perfectly here, so cross in the middle, and then 4 and 4. Now, you might have already recognized this character, but we'll save the surprise until the end. Cross, and we've got 3 2s, so that's 2 crosses. Okay, we're closing in on their solution now. 11 in the middle. Oh, I could have done that earlier. That whole thing is filled in, which means we can go crosses all the way across here because they're all ones. There's nothing below them, and there's nothing above them either. So cross it all out. One of these is it. Don't know which one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be one of those. Cross, cross. Fill, fill, fill. And then cross. And then fill. And then 3, 1, 2. Fill. 5 fill. Cross. 5 more fill. What's over here? 2, 1, 1. Cross, cross, cross. Oh, that's all cross. And that's all cross as well. Okay, we're really getting in there. Nearly done. 1, 1, 1, cross. 3, 1, 1, those are crosses. 3, 1, 1, cross, cross. So there's 1 there. 2 here. Cross, cross. Another 2. Oh, and these are crosses because it's 1, 1, 1. Cross there. And then there. Nearly there. Cross. Cross. Fill. Fill. Complete. And of course it tells us it's Funky Kong. That was your sample of Picross NP Volume 8 Character Puzzles. Funky Kong. There's a bunch of characters in there from the first DKC. Yeah, so play it today on your Super Famicom. I guess that's the end of interaction with this Java applet. What can I do? I can click this and it takes us to a different puzzle. But that's enough. That's the only Donkey Kong related one that's going to be in here, because it's 1 sample puzzle per category. And Volume 8 is the only Donkey Kong one. So, yeah. And nothing else in there was Rare related. Woof! Fun stuff. I love Picross. That was great. Okay. We've got one more Flash game here, and then we'll do some more elsewhere. So we're approaching the end of the official Nintendo ones now. This is another Donkey Kong related one. So this is a promotional game for Super Mario Strikers, the soccer game on the GameCube that predated, what's the next one called? They have silly names, I forgot. Mario Strikers Charged, I think, football on the Wii, and then there's a new one on the Switch, which I do not know the name of. But we know who made this. It's a Blit game. And we get to choose who we play as. Oh, Daisy was eliminated. What? Can't be Daisy, apparently. Daisy's great. So we've got some other choices here, but there's only one natural choice. We're going to be Donkey Kong. So what is this exactly? Okay. Get a little look at the animations in game. Start kicking. Okay, we'll do. Oh, we got to click on the ball in the right place so that it goes into the goal. Okay, so if you click too low, it goes high. Click on the right, it goes left, etc. So you got to try and get a central kick on. Bit of goal shooting training. So we're ostensibly playing as Donkey Kong during this. So this is a playable appearance of Donkey Kong in a released video game. Add it to all your spreadsheets. Okay. The title for this one in Flashpoint is Super Mario Strikers Adver Game, which is a bit of a, descriptive title. Congratulations, you just earned 210 points for Donkey Kong. Submit your score to the scoreboard and keep playing to make sure your favorite characters stay in the game. Oh, so this is like... There's a persistent leaderboard and different players contribute to the standing of each character. And Wario and Daisy did so badly that they were eliminated by the time this was archived, apparently. I guess. But yeah, Donkey Kong is rightfully on top. Look at that artwork. It's glorious. Good stuff. So that's that one. Okay. A little bit of a soccer experience for us. All right. So next, this is the last area of official Nintendo Flash games we're going to look at. And it's not in Flashpoint, but it is all on archive.org, thankfully. So Nintendo America in the early 2000s and late 90s had an internet presence, which included a little interactive Flash world called Camp Hyrule. And it changed over time. There were different activities you could do, and the activities took the form of these little mini games. But there was also this kind of explorable area, I think. I haven't actually tested any of this yet, so that's all I know about it. So let's jump in and see what happens. Ruffle is a solution that you can use these days for archiving Flash stuff. Hopefully this full screen works. I'm going to keep an eye on my stream thing over there. Check the volume level. Yep, that looks fine. Okay, great. So yeah, this is like a view of Camp Hyrule. It's like an American style, like summer camp. So it's that ideal of a fun place for kids to do all sorts of fun stuff. And it's Nintendo themed, loosely. A lot of the mini games here are kind of... Here, as for by way of example, Lupus's Doghouse contains the Robo Dog game. Oh, God. Chrome is trying to tell me not to go to this site. What? It just sent me to Nintendo. All right. So that answers that question. You don't get to the games through this. You get to them through the separate archiving process. But this will give you an idea of what the layout is like. There's different things around. So the treehouse was Nintendo's like localization thing, but department named after Donkey Kong Country Treehouse, but I don't know what function it served here. But yeah, you could click on these different things. I don't know what they did, but some of them were mini games, and those are archived here separately. So let's try out this one, Camp Hyrule River Rafting. It's all kind of separately uploaded to archive. So we'll see what's there. We'll pick out the ones that look interesting, especially the Donkey Kong ones. And, oh, we're already done. Okay. So this is very similar to an arcade game. I think it's a Midway game, a river rafting thing. I guess it's vaguely similar. The only reason I even know about that game is because it was included in LEGO Dimensions as one of the unlockable arcade games you could play in that. I don't think I play. It's called Tubin, I think. I don't think I played it at the time I streamed LEGO Dimensions, because I was streaming like vaguely rare relevant stuff, including Marble Madness, because they did the NES port of that. Well, I'm never going to get to the end of that. So what else have we got here? An actual Zelda thing. So some of them were branded, some weren't. This one did have the Zelda brand on it, the Hyrule Archery game. Of course, it's called Camp Hyrule. There's not much Zelda stuff in it, actually. Okay. Oh, God, that crunchy Link artwork taken from Link to the Past GBA, I believe. No, this would have predated that. So it would have been original Link to the Past artwork. There's my first shot. Not so good, not so good. Okay, a bit of a graphical error on the bowstring there. How did I do? Is there a target that I can hit? No, I missed everything. Never mind. Oh, view course. I should have done that. Yep, whatever. What else we got? Fish swatter. What is this? Swat that fish. Feed the bear. Tap your spacebar. Okay. Oh, okay. We're playing as a bear. Or sort of. Because it also said stop the bear from eating you. I like how it kind of extends off the frame. This would have been intended to be viewed in that square frame that the pond is sort of contained within, but because of the way Flash files are sort of put together, it kind of loads it, you know, quote unquote off screen, and because of how the screen is arranged, you can actually see it. Good luck with the hungry bear. Okay. So here's an example of a space, like an interior space that you could have traveled to. This is NOA Taylor's room. The note here on archive.org is likely reward for completing Taylor's HQ game. So Taylor is maybe staff, perhaps, and they have a lot of supplies. We can click on this sock. We found some boxes which sent us to a website which is redirecting to Splatoon these days. Never mind. Okay, I guess that's what you do in those ones. All these flashlights are about driving you to, you know, official website stuff. This is a common theme we've seen. All right, so by 2000, they changed up the layout of the camp. Let's just have a look at what it looks like now. Oh, it's the Majora's Mask Moon, and Clocktown is all there. Crazy. Okay, so there's more Hyrule stuff than I thought. Mario Sports Complex, the Sulfur Drain. Clicking any of these is not going to do anything, so all I can do is look at... Romani Ranch is here, good grief. We're in Termina. We're literally in Termina. That's incredible. Kirby's Mess Hall. That is a soulless Kirby. No pupils in those eyes. Creepy. Don't like that. And there's 4 different days archived for that, so presumably things would change over time. But at a glance... Oh, the moon got bigger. That's what happened. That's cute. So as time went on, the moon got closer until the finale. The moon destroyed the entire camp. This is quite bleak. You actually see everything dead and destroyed. That's kind of horrible. You don't even see this in Majora's Mask because there's kind of a big explosion and then it cuts to game over and you start again. Actually seeing the devastation is quite harrowing. Yeah. I'm reminded of pictures that I saw in the Hiroshima Atomic Bomb Museum, which is just really a nasty thing to remind you of at any time. Gosh, that's interesting. Hey, look, they repaired the camp. Everything's fine. I'm sure everyone got out okay. So, Pokemon, Kirby, 1080 snowboarding. They've got the WarioWare thing over there. This is 2003, by the way. Well into the GBA and GameCube era. Final Fantasy. Okay, Crystal Chronicles was that big that they were including it here. Lost Woods. That might have been the gateway to a Flash game, perhaps. I know there is a Lost Woods Flash game. It's not on here. But I think that Flash game is actually older than this. They've even got an F-Zero racetrack. Pretty cool stuff. And as far as layouts go, there's another one in 2004, another revision. So we'll just quickly check that out. But then we'll play some of the other games. Yeah. Gibbon says, poor Hyrule, developed into a tourist camp in modern times. At least Ivalice fared better as a little European town. Yeah, it reminds me of Pist, which is Pyst, the parody game that is a send-up of Myst, where they kind of took the Myst backgrounds and then made them all gross because the joke was that it had been flooded with tourists and they wrecked everything. And John Goodman plays the king in FMV sequences. It's kind of silly, and he sings a song, so check that out. All right, what have we got in 2004? Samus's ship, Asov Metro Prime 1, you can tell with the rocket boosters. I think that's the only time it really has that kind of thing. They replaced them with anti-grav pods in Prime 2. Is that a dolphin? Or a fish? If it's a dolphin, plus 100 points. If it's a fish, plus 5 points. This might be a Pono as well, but it doesn't say. Hyrule Archery Range, this is why that Link shooting game would have gone. Pikmin Undines are here. The Old School Shack. The R-Wing, which looks like Star Fox Adventures era with that like rounded look to it. So there's a bit of rare content for you. Click. Doesn't do anything. Okay. The DS Factory is broken, but the DK Jungle is over here. And I'm sure that would have led to a minigame. So this is the only Donkey Kong related minigame. Oh, possibly. There might be another one, but I'll check this one first. This is the Camp Hyrule Donkey Konga minigame, inspired by Donkey Konga. Donkey Konga Beat. Match with the buttons D and K. That is genius. Very well done. And clap with the spacebar. Okay. What? Okay. It's Simon. We're Simon experts now because of the rare game before. Simon Says. I don't know why Simon Says gets abbreviated to Simon, because Simon is just a name. Simon Says is a game. I was getting worried they only knew how to use one drum. Quite different sounds from the two drums. Oh, I messed up. You matched 9 beats in a row. How many more beats can you conga? Well, I gotta say, the Donkey Konga microsite, which I featured on a previous stream, is a lot better than this. This is quite simple, bare bones. The Konga like Flash site is incredible. Multiple minigames, very nice aesthetics, very full featured. Okay, what else have we got in terms of minigames? I guess there's only one other one I want to try. I guess the Space Zoo one up here might have Star Fox adjacent content. Camp Hyrule Meteor Shower. There's that R in there. Use your mouse to target the falling moves. This is pretty loud, actually. I guess it's fine. Oh, it's Space Invaders. Oh no, it's Missile Command. It's literally Missile Command. Except without the cascading explosions. Which was the best part of that game, I think. You have your explosion. When you hit a missile, like, it would explode in a further radius that could then cause chain reactions. With this one, it looks like it has a little explosion to it, but not one that would cause those chain reactions. It's my explosion is so large already, you know. Alright, well, that's fine. This is another one I wanted to try. Camp Hyrule Mario Sports Complex, because there's barrels there, so it could be Donkey Kong-ish. So what is this? Oh, we're even on the Donkey Kong course. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, in the baseball game that I also cannot conjure the name of straight up, there was a lot of Donkey Kong content in those. They were Namco games. The second one on the Wii had a lot of Donkey Kong series characters in it, including the redesigned Tiny Kong, K. Rool with a new design made for that game, which is just amazing, really above and beyond with that one. And Baby Donkey Kong in 3D for the first time. But the first game also had some pretty cool stuff. It had the Donkey Kong... Like, this must be based on the first game for the GameCube. It had the Donkey Kong Stadium, which we see in the backdrop here, which had... come on. It had a detail you could see in the background, which was Swanky Kong's sideshow tent from DKC3. This is harder than it looks, okay? Well, whatever. I'm not good at baseball, apparently. That's fine. You all saw how good I was at cricket last time. That's more my speed. So there's some other mini games here. Oh, there's some Donkey Kong stuff. I guess we should check that out, even though it's not rare related. The Camp Hyrule Classic NES series trivia game. Oh, it's a trivia game. Okay. Inspired by Classic NES series, which was a series of GBA cartridges with NES games that had been like crunched down to fit the different resolution. Wait, it hasn't given me the question. I just have to pick an answer from an invisible question. Well, yes, of course it was wrong. Enjoy the Donkey Kong theming of this screen. Get a nice close look at Mario's sprite. Yeah, I assume these are different questions, so just keep picking C until I get it right, I guess. I just want to see what happens when I get one right, if it's not even going to show me the question. That's all the value I can wring out of this is seeing a different animation for getting a question right. Apparently they're never going to pick C. Maybe it's automatically marking them as wrong. Hey, DK's there. You got 0 out of 10 questions correct. Sorry, but that is not enough to earn points for your cabin. No kidding. Great Donkey Kong sprite. Love that sprite. Okay. Just because I'm a Zelda fan, I'm going to launch this up too, because even though it's not relevant to my current theme of this stream, but hey, we're here. I'm never going to come back to this. Legend of Zelda Trivia Challenge. Think you're a Zelda expert? Prove it. Get 18 out of 20 correct to win. Twilight Princess, which means this is pretty late GameCube by the time this is up on the web. And the questions are actually loading. Thank goodness. What is the item you found in level 5 of the first quest in The Legend of Zelda? Ugh. Zelda 1, the Hyrule Fantasy. That game is a mess. I have no idea. Maybe the recorder? Hey! Yeah, Bow would be too early, and the other one is too late, so recorder was a good guess. What do you enter as your name to access the second quest in The Legend of Zelda? Easy. It's Zelda. Who is the final boss of The Adventure of Link? It's not Ganon. He only returns in the game over screen. You fight Thunderbird and then Link's Shadow. Aghanim had not been invented yet. What is the name of the island in which Link's Awakening takes place? Koholint, Termina, Labrina, or Holodrum? Those are from the Oracle games. Koholint, of course. What song must Link play to wake the Windfish in Link's Awakening? Ballad of the Windfish. Which, when it returns in Majora's Mask, is a completely different song that they just call Ballad of the Windfish. Which boss appears in the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time? Volvagia. And she's returning from Adventure of Link. Who teaches you Epona song? That would be Malon, of course. What is the name of the kangaroo friend that helps out Link in Oracle Seasons? Ricky. Moosh is a flying bear, and Dimitri is a Dodongo. Epona's a horse, of course. Who is the Oracle of Ages? Nehru, of course. Furore is the Oracle of Secrets. She doesn't have her own game, sadly. What is Link's title in the Wind Waker? Hero wins. He doesn't start with that title, though. He has to earn his herodom. What usable item other than your sword and bow are absolutely necessary to defeat Ganon in Legend of Zelda for the NES? Silver arrows. Well, I would argue that you need bait to get through an earlier dungeon, so yeah. But not necessarily to fight Ganon himself. What item must you return in order to learn the jump spell in the Adventure of Link? Golly. I don't think it's the mirror. I think it might be the trophy because it's pretty early on. Yes, okay. There's a fun trivia bit about the trophy. In the original game, it was a statue of the goddess, and they wanted to remove the religious reference, so they said it's a trophy in the localized version. What animal does Tarin turn into in Link's Awakening? A raccoon, which was probably a tanuki in the original. Yes. Okay. What is the name of the blue cuckoo? Oh, that's easy. It's Kojiro. I just played Ocarina of Time, so yes. Although, given these other ones, it's very obvious. If you know anything about Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. What item makes you run faster in Majora's Mask? That would be the bunny hood. They should have a space there, but they don't. Never mind. Which of the following is not a form of the nightmares you encounter inside the Windfish Egg in Link's Awakening? Dodongo, Deathel, Moldorm, or Ganon? Now, I think Deathel is supposed to be Death Eye, with a letter I, a capital I, which they might have interpreted as a lowercase l. Because it's an eye, it's shaped like an eye. Moldorm is definitely one of them. Ganon is definitely one of them. Or is it Aghanim? No, he turns into both Aghanim and Ganon, the Nightmare does. So I think it's Dodongo is the one you don't see. Yeah. Okay, cool. What are the correct directions to successfully navigate the Lost Woods in The Legend of Zelda? You know, I wouldn't know this if I hadn't just seen someone posting a wood block that some really talented fan had made, where they carved out of wood the entire map of Zelda 1, including the hints from the caves and stuff. So it's northwest, southwest, I believe, because you enter to the north. So yes, cool. Thank you, person who made that wood thing. What item absolutely can't be earned before defeating Vati in the Minish Cap? Can't be earned before defeating Vati. Okay. Remote bombs, mirror shield, light arrows, or master sword. Master sword. You never get the master sword in the Minish Cap. Is this a trick question? Can't be earned before defeating Vati. Because it might be the light arrows. It's been a while since I played Minish Cap. Do you get the light arrows? I'm going to say you do. You definitely get the mirror shield and the remote bombs. And the remote bombs, I think you are like optional. Absolutely can't be earned. Well, taking the literal interpretation of this question, the Master Sword cannot be earned in the Minish Cap. There you go. It was the mirror shield. Hopefully I can still get 18 out of 20. I got lucky on some of those NES Zelda questions. What is the name of the evil wind mage in the Four Swords series? You just named him. You literally just named him. It's Vati, returning from Minish Cap. not returning. In the timeline, never mind. Minish Cap is the last of the Four Swords games. What is the name of Link's hat in the Minish Cap? Eslo. Those other things aren't hats. Only Eslo is a hat. 19 out of 20. Congratulations. You've discovered a Stumpy Stone. Huh? The Camp Hyrule directors have been notified and you expect the Stumpy Stone to be placed on the Camp Hyrule map. Nice work. Okay, so this is the whole metagame thing. By doing these minigames, you earn things that then affect the world of the campsite. Oh, it's not Epona, because I've just seen the word Stumpy and it's related to this horse. So I guess Stumpy is the horse, and I got a Stumpy Stone, which has something to do with the horse. Cool. Alright, well... Alright, I'll just... Oh, that noise. I don't like that. Alright, that's the end. Cool. So that's what I'm going to cover of Camp Hyrule. There's more. There's a bit more to discover here. Mini games that have been archived. That's cool. Check that out. Hopefully more will come to light in future. So let's go back to... What's the time? Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can spend a bit longer. I could probably fill a whole stream with just some of... I don't know. I'm going to keep going. I already played a fan game on this, so the fan game bubble is burst. That's not what I meant. Okay. Let's play some fan games. Donkey Kong fan games. This is what I found. Last time, you may recall, I played Donkey Kong fan flash games. There were a bunch of like 2D motorbike games. There's no more of those, but there have been some other ones added, which looked interesting. So let's just play those. This is Donkey Kong Changing Roles, a fan game by Mayra Oriana Batista. And this is... There's a lot of like arcade Donkey Kong variants on here that have been made in Flash by people. 5 levels, okay. This one, I thought had a pretty unique twist to it because you're playing as Donkey Kong. Oh, what? I was nowhere near that. Let me see, what are my controls? So I can jump and slam. And we're rare style DK, of course. What? Something went wrong with my movement here. But yeah, we're in the classic arcade kind of setup. We're moving along. We're dropping barrels. Oh, I can move again. Thank goodness. And we're trying to stop Mario. So it's a nice little twist on that format. We only have limited barrels, but I guess a good way to try and trap him is use 2 at once. Oh, what? Dang it. So Peach is up here anachronistically. We gotta try and avoid getting hit by these projectiles. Their hitbox seems to linger well beyond when they leave the screen. So I guess I just gotta be careful. Mario seems to be... What? What happened? Is it Peach? Do I need to stop her from leaving? I don't understand this. Oh, now I have infinite barrels? Okay. Yeah, this seems to have some bugs, but I liked the idea of it. Mario does his little spin from Mario Galaxy, it looks like, and then he also shoots a projectile by doing that. And I have to avoid that. Okay, I got Mario once. Oh, I thought he would pick up a star and then become invincible. I guess that is not happening. I can't go down these ladders. Oh, I can! Okay, cool. So what does this do? It turns me... No, it gives me points. That's all. What's my goal here? Okay, cool. So Mario had a life counter which I needed to expunge. And only the background changed. Okay. I guess, yeah, the layout's different. I think it's supposed to limit the number of barrels I have, but... Or is that my life counter? No, wait, come back. Yeah, if Peach leaves the screen, then you fail. No, it's not my life counter. I don't know what's going on with this game. Good idea. I don't know about the execution, though. I can pick the levels freely, so that's cool. Nice remix, this one. Okay, green and purple. Nice color scheme. Uh-huh. Okay, so those are the levels. Yeah, the slam probably would have been useful. Oh, S. I didn't press S, did I? Yes, I did. Wait. WS. What? I don't... This is weird. Anyway, that's that. Let's move on. Donkey Kong changing roles. What's that? Next. Donkey Kong typing. Published on My Stars Games. Play game, please. Oh. Speaking of baby Donkey Kong. Okay, so we're just hitting the letters as they fall down. We're not spelling words or anything. Or are we? Maybe they're in Dino language. I'll have to pay careful attention. That's a double dash render, I think. That's Mario vs. DK. That's Diddy from Returns. Oh, here's a Returns screenshot as a background. Jungle Beat. That's a Jungle Beat render that's been touched up for later spin-offs. Diddy from Returns. That's Jungle Beat. The one of DK sitting down and eating bananas, it doesn't have the fur texture on it. I think it's from one of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. Well, yeah, okay. That was typing. Let's move on. Mario Glider is up next. This was published on Playtoon Games. And it's a Mario Kart themed game, but it does have a playable Donkey Kong. I think. Whoa, this goes hard. All right, we got five. We got 5 choices: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Donkey, and Dragon. That sure is Dragon. Oh my gosh, Peach, what's wrong with your face? And that's just Green Mario. Classic Green Mario. All right, let's play Donkey. Speed, skill, health. Oh, we have 9 levels. No, 6. Sorry. Yep. Okay, how does this work? What am I doing? Okay, I press up to go. Whoa! Given says Peach has seen some stuff. Yeah, for sure. She's going through it all right. Wow, the draw distance here is not great. Whoa. This has the potential to make somebody motion sick, I feel like. Now, should I keep playing this to try and get to a point where there might be a Donkey Kong related background? Or should I just give up after one race? This is what is running through my head right now. I guess it depends on whether I unlock the next course. Maybe I need to place well to do so, and that does not look like it's going to be happening. The level track is not as cool as the title track, sadly. Oh, Nitro. I should be doing my Nitro. Nitro! Yeah, boost it up. Level failed. Continue? Nope, never mind. Alright, that was, what, Mario Glider. A very bootleg, I would say, Mario Kart-esque game. Okay, this next one has been tantalizing me ever since I found it, and I really want to find out what it's like, but I haven't tried it yet. It's called Donkey Kong RPG by Peter Strandberg. Published on Newgrounds. Okay, can I make this bigger? Oh, I can. Lovely. I want to enjoy this to its fullest extent. A fan art to the best Nintendo character of all times. Donkey Kong RPG. Instruction. Oh, look at that. It's his model from Smash 64 that's been turned into an animated sprite. That's beautiful. Okay, hold control to attack, move, and jump. We have 4 skills and a gun to fire, drink potion, and an inventory. Oh my gosh, this is intense. Okay. Inventory, enter. Oh, that's a lot of keys. I should have bound these to my controller. Okay. Start game. Kind of looks like it might be a platformer. Oh, that's Diddy's Brawl render. Hey, Donkey, are you still too slow for me, old boy? I love this, just using the model. Oh no, the lion! That's it, that's all you get. Okay, that's fine. Give me a coin. That's a very small pool. Okay. Danger inside. Oh, should I be going this way first? Goombas? Maybe this is a Smash Brothers thing. Oh wait, I need to attack. Hold control. Oh, their life bar is going down. Okay, but mine is as well. Are we on high quality right now? What does low quality look like? Oh, wow, look at that. That's cute. Donkey looks all sad now. Medium. High. Oh, yeah. Now Donkey Kong is high. Yes, I am 12 years old. Thanks for asking. Oh, your health regenerates over time. That's good. I don't have any magic spells. I should probably retreat from this dangerous cave. What's this? Oh, it's a door I can't get through. I must return later. This really is a full RPG. Danger inside. Hang on a sec. Let me check something. Oh! What? Why does that lead to here? Did I lose a life? Why are there lives in an RPG? What RPG has lives? I guess Zelda 2 has RPG elements and lives. That's all I can think of, literally. RPGs with lives. Nothing else is coming to mind, but I can't get up there yet, it seems. Am I getting experience points or something? What's the point of battle? I might skip it if that's all the same to you. Hey, it's Chunky! Lifting some weights. Hey, buddy. Hello, Kong. Kill 20 of these angry mushrooms and I will share a secret. Oh, it's literally the MMO memes. Go kill 20 boars or whatever and I'll give you a belt. Go gather 10 grasses. Okay, I'm using my potion. I restored about 50 health. Yeah, get owned, buddy. This is like East Combat bumping, except not really. Okay. Oh, save. Yeah, sure. I hope that worked. I guess we'll never know. Another pool. Hey, Cranky. This is, I want to say Jungle Climber Cranky, but with a pink vest this time. Good day, Kong. Say, you look a bit weak, don't you? Would you like some training? I'd love some. I'm gonna click train. Oh, cool. Okay, so... Oh, now I see my XP and coins. But I don't have enough to earn anything. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Yeah, I'm not gonna get very far in this game, it seems. I'd like to maybe get the double jump and check out that cabin back there. But first, let's see candy. That's definitely a Jungle Climber candy. Hi there, strong one. Interested in a kiss? It will for sure restore your brain power a bit. Oh, sorry, banana power. I misread that. 5 coins, what will it be? Bring it on. I do not need the banana power right now, so I will save my coins so I can earn the double jump. What's this? What was the button for entering things? I think it was enter. Hey, it's Lanky. Hello, Lanky. Grumph, grumph. What will it be? Ooh, another item slot. That's very nice to have, but I cannot afford it. Why would Lanky say grumph, grumph? Why did I jump a lot higher there for some reason? I want that banana fairy. No, banana sprite? Yeah. It's like return style banana sprite. Bzz, bzz, I am the little banana fairy. Okay, it's a fairy. Fine. If they say they're a fairy, I'll believe them. Please help me out. I believe the key to this cage is held by the evil beaver in the cave. Okay, cool. So the key to the cage is the beaver in the cave, but there was a door in the cave that I couldn't get through yet, and I don't know why. Hey, Dixie, hello. That's a DKC2 render Dixie, I believe. Change into a running sprite. Papa, can you keep up with me? Give me some goins and I will increase your speed a bit. I don't have enough goins. I can't increase my speed at all, but I can go to the swamp. Well, isn't this nice? Just traversing a village populated by Kongs. That's something that no Donkey Kong game has ever given us. Like, even Donkey Kong 64, which is about traversing a world, they're all in these isolated little houses that have their own subscreens. So just walking around and being in a Kong community, that's a real fun novelty that is a fun thing to have in this game. Koopa Troopers. This is definitely Brawl. Bowser's Brawl minions attacking the Kongs in Subspace Emissary. I guess I need to kill some enemies to get some experience. Oh, they do so much damage and I do so little. And I can't get in there until I get my double jump. But we can go to the Red Mountains. Let's check them out. Shy Guys. Kitty! Please help me out, Donkey. Okay, unlike the other Kongs who call me Kong, Kitty calls me Donkey. Though thou's anti-guys scare me to death. Kill 25 of them and I will give you what I just found. Oh, jeez. Everybody so demanding. I'm sure I can't take these guys on. Yeah, these anti-guys are incredibly tough. Wait, did I lose a life just now? Is that how strong they are? Yeah, they're doing tons of damage. I need to get out of here. Oof. In fact, I might need that kiss from Candy to restore my health. Okay. Ugh. Game over. Yes, I will replay. Thank you. Luckily, I saved in the village, right? Uh-oh. I've got a blank screen. Okay, I'll try closing the game and launching it again and see if it saved my progress. It did not save my progress. Too bad. Oh well, we were introduced to a new antagonist for Donkey Kong, the Big Lion. Yeah, that's a really interesting game. Should I do a whole stream where I just play through it? Maybe if I haven't prepared anything for next week. Until then, I have one final game to play on today's stream. And it is notable, famous. It's called Super Smash Flash 2 by McLeod Gaming. This is a really interesting project, ever evolving over time. It's a successor to the earlier Super Smash Flash, which had a lot of fun crossover characters that were not at the time in Smash Brothers games, and other ones that never will be because they're from anime and stuff. Super Smash Flash 2 goes even harder, and with a more advanced graphical engine and stuff. So this is a fan Smash Brothers game made in Flash. Let's see how it goes. I like the style of it with these sprites. They're taken from... Actually, sorry. I'm going to mute the game because I'm afraid of getting called out by copyright lawyers over having, literally the vocal song from Brawl playing over this. So I'm just going to mute it while the vocal song's playing, and it'll come back later. But here you can see they've kind of recreated some of the intro from Brawl, as well as adding new things with Bomberman and stuff and other characters. Isaac from Golden Sun is here. Very nice stuff. I think I've expanded the window a bit beyond what I'd expected, but that's okay. I really like the animation of these, replicating the kind of animation of the 3D models from Brawl, but having them be these really smoothly animated sprites is a really cool look, and I really like that about it. So later updates to this Super Smash Flash 2 fan game were implemented after the release of Smash 4, or at least the lead up to it. I'm not really sure about the release, the whole development schedule of this game, but there's definitely stuff that derives from Smash 4 in this game, and that includes Pac-Man and stuff. But yeah, if you're familiar with like how the characters look and move in like Brawl, you'll recognize some of these animations. It's got the Brawl versions of a lot of stuff as well. Anyway, this is really cool. This has got such like fan game energy to it, and I love it. You'd see a lot of sprite animations like this all over Newgrounds. In fact, Flashpoint has a whole category of animations as well as just the games that it's archived. Let's just adjust that size a little bit. The latest one archived here on Flashpoint is from 2020, the 1.2.0 beta, and that's what I'm going to be playing around with a little bit today. So I'll bring the volume back now. Vault just has old intros. When you go to controls, there's an option that feels like it might be able to support a gamepad, but it didn't pick up mine, so I just mapped everything to joy to key, which is how I'll be playing this. And what I want to do is, I guess, just play a classic mode. And here's who's in it. Mario. Green Mario. Peach is here. Dragon is here. Yoshi. Wario. Waluigi's here. The Kong himself. Link's here. Zelda. Very good. Sheik. Captain Falcon. Pikachu. Jigglypuff. Pichu. Lucario. Kirby. Meta Knight. And Bandana D, which is fun. That's an often fan suggested character for Kirby. Fox, Falco, Crystal, of course. Very, very pleased to see her. Samus is here. Zero Suit Samus as well. Nass. Some sword guy. Pit. Isaac the cool sword guy. Chibi Robo. That guy. Some hedgehog guy. Tails is here. Mega Man. Some punch guy. Pac-Man's here. I literally don't know who this is. Simon Belmont from Castlevania. Bomberman with Scarf. Black Mage from Final Fantasy. That's a cute touch. Some guy. Rayman. Looking exactly like Rayman Origins. Very cool. And there's some anime characters. Goku, Luffy, Naruto, and Ichigo from Bleach. And Sandbag, the joke character, which is fun. Given says, the world of Smash fan games is fascinating. There's so many of them. This is a good point. There are tons. But here's a good example of one, I think. And one that includes Crystal. So I'm going to try out Crystal's mode as the rare representative here. Oh, by the way. So Donkey Kong's here. Like, in rare style, of course. He plays pretty much exactly how he does in, like, Brawl and stuff. So I won't show too much of him. What's really interesting to me is the new characters like Crystal. So I'm curious how Crystal looks. Oh, that's like Game Boy palette Donkey Kong. That's cute. His palettes change his entire fur and skin color, which is interesting. They're really just shaders, actually. Yeah, I'm not too happy with those. Crystal's alternate colors are a bit more diverse. So her default one is like a sort of new outfit, loosely based on her Assault look, I want to say. Maybe Command. I don't remember what she looked like in Command. Actually, yeah, that's pretty Command-like from what I am dredging up right now. But this one is more Assault color scheme, where she had that blue jumpsuit. This is like a Fox-style look. This is based on Cat Monroe from Layout Wars. When she returns in command, she looks completely different to that. What's this based on? I don't know. Not sure what that is either. That might be Bill Monroe. Not sure. Not sure. Green. Red. Dark Crystal. And back to default. We'll pick the default, why not? They missed a trick by not including a Dinosaur Planet style one with lighter grey fur and a yellow outfit, which is too bad. So I'm just going to do a classic mode run as Crystal in Super Smash Flash 2 and see what happens. I've mapped everything the way it would be on a Wii U Pro Controller.
3, 2.
Okay. So we're on a Samus stage here. Oh yeah, I'll show off whatever stages don't get represented in this classic mode. Oh, I messed up. Just coming to grips with my moveset. Let's check out her moveset. So my neutral attack, swing with the staff. Forward tilt is a staff spin. Forward smash is a staff whack. Okay. Okay. Down tilt is a little leg swipe. Down smash is a staff slam. Up tilt, a tail whip. Whoa, that's nice. The up smash is a staff spin. Okay, so that's my ground attacks. What's my dashing attack? A kick thing. Ugh. I want to do the kick. Hold on. Oh, the kick. She plants her staff and uses it as a pivot. That's cute. All right, aerials. Front kick. Double kick. Oop. Go away. Oh, my rising attack as well. That's like a tails swipe. Okay, down air is a staff strike. Back air, a split kick. Ah! Nuts. I'm going to lose a lot of stocks on this one map. I don't want you getting that. Forward aerial, double kick. I've done that one. Done that one. Okay, so now what are my throws? Pretty normal throw. Oh, freezing with the down throw. That's nice. Forward throw, it's a staff hit. Back throw. Come on. What's my back throw? Well, we'll see her final smash later and her back throw. And her taunt we still need to see. I'm very curious about all this stuff. I did a bit of testing to check out some of the other characters. I think Rayman and Isaac are quite good. There's kind of completely, you know, movesets made up for this fan game, which is really fun. Rayman's is very based on his Rayman Origins kind of gameplay, which is nice. Okay, let's do... Wait, what? Ah! That's not good. Brawl style trophy look. Very cool. Okay, something went wrong with my controller. Hold on. Alright, it's fine now. Back throw is a back kick. Whose voice is that? Just do that taunt again. Try me. Oh, I haven't done his specials yet. Forgot all about that. Oops. Oh boy. It's very easy to die on this stage. You haven't done any of her specials. Okay. Neutral special is a gun. She pulls out a sniper rifle. Looks like maybe the devil sniper from Assault. Okay, side special is a sliding version of Fox's like dash thing. What happens if I do it in midair? It goes at an angle. Very cool. Okay, down special throws a little bomb. So that's again derived from Assault, where she was playable and had these kinds of weapons. And my up aerial, I've done it a few times already, but it's like a staff boost thing, which is a move that you do in Dinosaur Planet and Star Fox Adventures. You plant your staff in the ground and use it to get to a higher spot with a little rocket boost out the bottom of it. Okay, Giant Ryu. Oh, we got a Team Sonic over here. No Knuckles, unfortunately. Sonic and Tails. So I wonder how they did Tails in this fan game. Sonic's cool. Nice sax. I hope you can hear that. I'm kind of writing the volume adjustment a little bit here. Okay, that was over quick. Mr. Saturn's there. I should look at the items too later. See if there's any new rare stuff that's relevant. New Donkey Kong stuff. Might not being able to get a good idea of all the variety of assist trophies that exist in the game. Just thinking about it now. Always love to see Break the Targets come back. Oops. Success. Doesn't tell you how many targets you have left. We don't really need that 3-second countdown, I'm gonna say. Alright, here we got Game Boy Donkey Kong. I know just what to do with Donkey Kong. Which is... as long as the stage is a little bit flat, keep him at a distance with sniper shots. Oh no, he approached. Oops. No, quit it. Jerk. Oh wow. That's radical. I want to get in this barrel. Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, this is the Donkey Kong level for this fan game. Looks pretty interesting. Based on the Congo Jungle, of course, as Given pointed out earlier. But it's the one from Returns, which was represented as well in Brawl, no, 4, Smash 4, with a new level, which used a unique gimmick, which means that it's also another stage that did not come back in Ultimate, because I guess they decided the gimmick was too stupid. Which is where it had a foreground and a background. And... whoop. And you could blast between them with the barrels. Oh, poison mushroom. Okay. Yeah, and they've converted that to a strictly 2D stage here with a variant on the gimmick of the DK stage from Melee with the blast barrel, but having it rotating around the screen. I think that's a cool yeah, idea for a stage, so well done on that one. And it's a way to represent the Smash 4 DK stage in a way that is a bit more streamlined. That whole background foreground thing, I don't think it really worked very well in 4. But they could have brought back the basic stage. I don't know. The fact that they had all the characters and like 90% of the stages from the previous in the series was just weird. I don't know. Bring poker floats back, that's what I say. Alright, so we got a PictoChat DS stage here. Or not even PictoChat, we're just on a DS. Oh, it's a 3DS actually. Whoa! Okay, so it's going to load up different 3DS games. And then change the background based on what's happening. So this is like a Mario 3D Land, isn't it? Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, there's, what, Zelda hearts in the corner? What is this? It's a cool gimmick, though, the idea that the 3D visuals are popping out into the real world that you then interact with. I think that's really cute, actually. You can also charge the sniper, I'm just finding out. Or at least hold it down. Was there a Tetris game on the 3DS? There was, because when Kathy got her 3DS, it came with EA's latest Tetris game for the 3DS. And it was junk, it's garbage. Yeah, we sold it straight away. Crystal Smash, a new type of minigame, nice. Tetris DS on the DS is really cool. It has like a bunch of Nintendo character themed modes, which is fun. The versus mode is the Donkey Kong mode. Excuse me? I do have Smash Sticks set up, by the way, as well. Okay, I guess the big ones are stronger. Oops. Okay, you cannot pass through the crystals. Crystals, smashing crystals, it's perfect. It's the Krazoa test of strength or something. Notice how with her dash attack as well, she kind of turns around and starts running in the opposite direction. I noticed that happened with when I used it on a character earlier as well. They got knocked in the opposite direction to what I was originally running. So that's a nice little twist on the running attack thing there. Fighting Silhouette Team. Great. Every Smash has its variant on the Polygon team. Alloys and so on. But we've got Silhouettes here, which is fun. Okay. So yeah, I would say Crystal's moveset is really fun, interesting. It's got a few kind of like variations on Fox's moveset, which has been used for Falco and Wolf in very straightforward clone, uninteresting fashions. And it also incorporates like some staff techniques from adventures and just generally using the staff in combat, which is fun. So yeah, I really like how Crystal plays in this. I think they did a great job with that. Oh, and there is a neutral combo if you hit the original staff attack with the neutral A, by the way. Okay, let's blow up that box with our gun. Ah, no! Oh, yes, I just avoided it. That's beautiful. Oh, an E-can. Okay. Got some Mega Man items here. Right. What's next? Metal Sonic. Cute. Oops. It's not the character Metal Sonic.
3, 2,
It's more like Silver Sonic. And this is a this is a version of Metal Mario's unique stage from Smash 64. You can play on that stage in Smash Remix, I believe. I always like when the metal characters KO themselves. That's cute. Alright, Master Hand, which will bring it into classic mode. We'll see if there's any kind of fun artwork, unlockable thing at the end. And then I'll do some random matches to show off content of this game that is relevant that I have not already shown. Including Crystal's Final Smash, which I haven't seen yet. Donkey Kong has a moveset that's largely taken from previous games, as I said. But his Final Smash is new for this game. Wait a minute. The shield! I love when a character has a unique shield. Yoshi is like the only character in Smash Brothers who has something other than the standard like orb shield. And Crystal, they've given her one based on Star Fox Adventures again, which is great. I love it. Oops. Eh. Ah, almost avoided it. I just want to hit him once with this grenade, please. I'm never gonna do it, am I? Can you air dodge in this? Not really. A little bit. There we go. I got it at least once. Oops. You can try to dodge that at the last minute, otherwise shielding it works, just takes off most of your shield. But it's already recharged by now. Okay. So that was just on normal mode, but that was a decent challenge. You know.
Congratulations!
Oh, that's cute. I guess Yoshi is there representing general scales. Oh, I unlocked a new stage. I didn't know there were unlockable stages. Okay, interesting. Right, let's show some stages. So, oh, event matches. That I love event matches. If there's any here that are relevant. Okay, let's do the DK one. Fleas. Looks like Donkey Kong has a little problem. I just like the little scenarios, the little micro stories that they tell in these. Oh no, it's tiny little fleas! Get him away! So yeah, you can see he's exactly like he is in all the other Smash games. It's the original characters that are much more interesting in this type of thing, where the creator has had to design and implement a new moveset for a character. I think that's really interesting. What else can I show? Yeah, the mannerism. Gotta love the mannerism. Oh, there's multiple of these little fleas. You want some, Tails? Yeah, get gone, buddy. Okay. What else can I show for Donkey Kong? Has he got the grab thing? Like the carry? Oh, poor Tails. I want to do the carry. Ah, mannerism. Get up here, boy. Ah! He grabbed me before I go grab him. Ah, quit it. No! Guess we didn't get to see the carry, oh well. Cool D rank, never mind. Right, smash. We can put me as DK to show the final smash. And who do we want to show apart from that? Oh boy. Who is Lloyd? Somebody tell me who Lloyd is. I want you all to see Rayman. He's cool. Okay. Oh, I need to adjust. I already changed it to a stock from time. And I set it to Final Smash already, so that's good. Oh, what's this? A heavy shell. Blood sword, recover damage. E can fully replenishes damage. Okay, so a few new ones. Oh, he's from Tales of possibly Symphonia. Oh, you can use a trophy stand in battle. That's interesting. Okay, so I just want to show some items. That's fine. We've seen the Donkey Kong stage, but we haven't seen this Donkey Kong stage. There's two. There's a Gangplank Galleon. It's not just jungles here, people. It's awesome.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Okay, he does have the carry. Hooray. Now, let's see DK's final smash. Zekrom or whatever. No, not Zekrom. Zygarde. Okay, I've got it now, so I'm going to press B. We go up into the sky. Oh, okay. It's Mario versus Donkey Kong style. Throwing barrels as modern DK. And they hit your opponents, and you can choose where you throw them. That's fun. Donkey Kong has had new final smashes in various games. It's Ditto. What do you do? Yeah, cool. I want to see some of the other characters and things they've added here with the Pokeballs and the assist trophies. Victini, okay. That already existed. We've got the nice hardcore remix of the Gangplank Galleon theme as well, by the way. Not sure if this is a fan one or a Smash one. You again. No swimming in this game, apparently. Snivy. Snivy, sorry. Really should. Classic Staryu.
This game's winner is Donkey Kong.
Of course it is. Alright, okay, now we want to see Crystal's final smash. Dark Crystal. And we can go against... Oh, Chibi-Robo, of course. Who else here has any relation at all to Rare? I guess Fox and Falco, but they're just going to play like they do in other Smash games. So, I don't know. Isaac. Okay. Let's see here. So there's classic stages down here as well. So these are like returning stages that have been remade in this engine, as well as the anime character stages down here as well. What else have we got? I guess we'll see if there's any Rare-related stuff in the Star Fox stage. So Isaac's really cool. His tilts are based on like plant type synergy. He's an earth adept generally. Silver. Okay. And so some of his specials are other earth type things. He's got the move hand that he uses in some of his moves as well, which is fun. But otherwise a lot of sword stuff. I think he plays really well. Interesting character. Alright. So what does this do? Oh, and his final smash is the Summon Judgment, which is a lot of fun. Alright, go. What? Failure? What does that even mean? I failed to do a final smash? Okay. Does that mean it was a fake, maybe? Because when I was Isaac, I tried one and I just missed. What? What's going on? None of the other ones have any kind of success or failure mechanic that I've seen. Nice R-wing action back there. Anyway, I'll say it again. I really like the engine here with the sprite characters moving around. I think it's really cool. I think they've implemented the new stuff really well. There's a lot of fun stages here. The new characters have pretty cool movesets without being too out there. Like a lot of the DLC characters in Ultimate do. They're too out there in my opinion. I don't like them. Why is he just running back and forward? Buddy. Something broke here. He's doing it again. Can I go inside the ship? No. Something's gone a little wrong, but that's alright. And the stages are pretty simple. They're not too complicated, so... the ship we're on. This is, I think, the replacement for the Great Fox, which appears in Command. Because the Great Fox gets blown up, spoiler alert, in Assault. And then they have a new, like, base ship after that. And it's this. And you order it around and stuff. Oh, it's Shiro something. The White Mage character. She has a name in the Chocobo games. We're not getting any more Final Smashes spawning. And Isaac's AI is completely broken, so... Krillin! The Destructo Disc. Or Kienzan, if you're that way inclined. Why can't I go... Anyway, it feels like I should be able to go inside the ship, but no, that's a fallacy. Also, I can't throw downwards sometimes. Shroomish. Go say hi to my friend Shroomish. Yeah, get poisoned, buddy. Oh yeah, stay over there, Isaac, like you always do. Oh, I missed. Okay.
Really taken a beating, haven't you?
What did she say? Really taken a something. So I didn't know there were unlockable stages, which is interesting. Who else? Let's just see. We want like some of the new characters. Still haven't seen Crystal's Final Smash. I'll turn off Pokeballs. Still want to see if there's any new interesting assist trophies. And let's pick a stage. I don't know. Venus Lighthouse is fun. Oh, Game & Watch. That's fun. And potentially, tangentially, Donkey Kong related. What have we got here? A tree. We've got something from Turtle Bridge over here. Maybe manhole? Unclear. I like this new remix. Staffy! Oh, he fell down. Come back to us, Staffy. I don't get this. What is happening with Crystal's Final Smash? Now I'm just annoyed. Failure. Well, if that doesn't work, then I guess I'm done with this game. Like, there's nothing else I wanted to show off. So, yeah. Put Crystal in Smash. Too late, she's already there. In the fan games. Check out fan games today. They're fun. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm done. Oh, boy. Yep. Okay. That was interesting. Wow, we sure have been through a lot today. Another big Flash game stream. Yeah. I liked the Star Fox Adventures microsite. There's a lot of stuff in there, from the in-universe writing to the plethora of minigames. That was cool. The sort of history of Nintendo with the original characters and all that weird stuff. That was awesome. Got some new Donkey Kong stuff. Donkey Kong was really cool. I always love a Picross game. And yeah, we saw some fun fan stuff as well. In addition to Camp Hyrule, archived on archive.org. Yeah. Super Smash Flash 2. Very full featured. If you're interested in that or any of these, it's all here on Flashpoint 11. Yeah. So maybe more Donkey Kong stuff next time. Maybe I'll do a full playthrough of Donkey Kong RPG if I can stomach it. But until then, thanks for watching. And stay safe. Have a good one. Bye. I'm desperately trying to think if I missed anything or anything I need to cover. I don't think so, so I'm going to stop now. Bye. Thank you for watching.